Page number 11, item 55 to 60. Item number 1.
Yeah, please do not see. On 12/12/2011. On 12/12/2011, petitioner had taken loan of rupees 3,38,000 for tractor for agriculture purpose, my lord.
Item 1.
On Well, 12/12/2011, petitioner has taken loan amount of rupees 3,38,000 for purchase of the vehicle, tractor for agriculture purpose. Thereafter, due to some personal difficulties, petitioner has not paid the loan amount. And on 12/12/2011, my lord, up to not regularly paid, my lord. Petitioner has admitted that fault, my lord. Thereafter, may I submit, my lord? Cooperative society. Thereafter, my lord, thereafter in the year 2018, petitioner has issued a demand notice. Your lordship can list page 12, annexure 1. তারপরে সে petitioner filed a representation for one time settlement, waiving out that interest part, my lord. No action has been taken. Again, under annexure 4, page 16, another notice was issued, my lord. Though petitioner filed his representation, page 14, annexure 3. That one time, my lord, may I submit one time settlement? May I pray, my lord? May I pray, my lord? As my representation pending before the authority, that may be considered, my lord. May I? সেটা dispose, your lordship. As for one time settlement, my case may be considered. But 3,38,000, I have taken that money. ଏବେ ଅଛି 15 ଲକ୍ଷ କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ପାଇଛନ୍ତି with interest, my lord, 19 lakhs. लिखा है cooperative society, cooperative village area मानकर cooperative society रो लोन नहीं आ जाए नहीं छी cooperative society 3 ଲକ୍ଷ ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ମତେ ଦେଇନି ସେ କହିଲା
सोसाइटी पागे ये छोटा छोटा ये क्रॉप लोन ये वो बियर लोन धान लोन चीनी लोन गम लोन देते आई एटा ଆମର ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ପଇସା ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କୋଉଠି ପାଇଲା ଏତେ
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି ଭଲ କି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି must have bank ବି ଦେଇଥିବ I'm sure bank must have given it ହଉ ଯୋଉ ଲୋନ୍ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଖିଲେ କିଏ ଆପଣ ଏବେ ତ ପଠଉଥିଲେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଏନେକ୍ସର କଣ ଦେଖଉଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ
Annexure 1 page 12 ରେ demand notice ସେଟା
ଏନେକ୍ସର
Annexure 1 page 12
କିଏ ଦେଇଛି ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ ନୋଟିସ୍
demand notice ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର DCC bank ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଦେଇଛି ସୋସାଇଟି କେମିତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସୋସାଇଟି ପାଖରେ ଏତେ ପାୱାର ଯେ ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ଲୋନ୍ ଦେଇଦବ
branch manager PTC
DCC
Bank Limited.
ଇସ୍ୟୁ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଟୁ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ମ୍ୟାନେଜର ଯିବ ନା ଆଉ
district ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର Central Cooperative Bank ଉଲୁଣ୍ଡା branch opposite part number 2 hedges
କୋଉଠି ଉଲୁଣ୍ଡା ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
8 ଲେଖା ମୁଁ ପାର୍ଟି ଲେଖିଛି
କୋଉଠି
opposite part number 2 in my
डिस्ट्रिक्ट बलांगीर DCC भी उलुंडा ब्रांच सेटिंग दिबो 2 and 3 2 and 3 हला not 1 रे पावर नहीं ट्रैक्टर लोन देबो 1 is nobody
2 is the
2 and 3 issue notice to 2 and 3 by registered post required to be filed within 3 days from today 3 working days from today list the matter on 14th August
Item 2.
May I please, Your Honor. Madam, my consumer case is pending before the Consumer District Consumer Forum Puri. Madam, a direction to the dispose of the consumer case which is pending
pending
6 years, madam. 18 years.
Dead
Sir, 20/1/18.
कोड लिखा है
The date of event.
What is the case about?
Yes, my lord, I have purchased a vehicle from the OP number 1 in July 2014 and I have paid all the EMI, my lord, and also part payment and clear all the dues, but he not provide me NOC and a other document. So, my lord, I will approach
Who
to
is
the,
not providing the NOC?
my lord, OP1,
Case এটা OP1
Tata Motors Finance.
କହିବେ ନା OP1
Sorry.
ଟାଟା ମୋଟର୍ସ କହିବେ ନା OP1 OP1 ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି OP1
Sorry.
କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଟେଲିପ୍ରମ୍ପଟର ନାହିଁ ନା
Sorry.
ମୁଁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି yes OP1 okay the petitioner has filed the present petition seeking a direction to the district consumer forum Lana District Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission Puri to dispatch of the consumer case bearing case number 36 of 2018 within a stipulated time, full stop. Since the matter has been pending for the last 6 years and the consumer forum, District Consumer Forum Puri has not been able to dispose of the matter, hence the petitioner has agreed by the delay in disposal of the said case. Though this court is generally conservative in passing order to the court below for disposal of the case within a particular period. However, considering the facts and circumstances of the case, this court is of the view that the district court, the district consumer dispute redressal commission Puri should dispose of the case at the earliest possible. Accordingly, this court directs the Learned District Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission Puri to dispose of the case at the as expeditiously as possible. Dispose of.
Obliged.
Time devini. Agar pressure I know, why should I give time?
Obliged.
Just because you could come here, you should break the queue. No, you have to be in the queue.
Okay.
Hala? Next.
Item 3.
3.
My lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord, in this matter. My lord has passed a specific order on the 1st July 2024.
What is the order?
The order was that the petitioner has challenged the action of the bank Where the rate of interest actually at the time of sanction of the loan 9.5%.
Sir, what should I do?
My lord,
Upon loan nala upon rate of interest, we are agreeable to that. You have taken loan. Now what is the problem? Problem kono?
Because they have taken the decree also,
Huh?
and decree in a higher rate of interest, which is my MA is pending before the DI.
जानते ना MA एटी कहाँ है? Learn concept of the opposite party. Opposite party is the petitioner submit that his MA is pending in the MA number.
MA number 9.
MA being
9 number, MA number 9 by 2022.
MA number 9 by 2022 in ऐसे number कौन तू?
In OI number.
OI number
OI number,
367 of 2015.
OI number 67.
367 of 2015.
2015. And this is the said MA is pending before the learner DRT.
My lord.
Let the matter be decided by the DRT as expeditiously as possible. Gonna dispose of.
2 or 3 months.
As expeditiously as possible.
My lord, 5-6 months we got that.
I am conservative.
Milord, ମୋର ବହୁତ ଦିନ ହେଲା ପଢିଛି।
କେବେ କେବେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ?
ମିଲord 2022 ରେ କରିଥିଲି।
2016 ରେ ଏକ୍ସପାର୍ଟି।
ମିଲord
2000
ନେଇଛନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ନେଇଥିଲି 8 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା।
2017 ରେ
I
ଡିଗ୍ରୀ
am
ହେଲା।
not on that merit, sir. କେବେ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ? ଡିସାଇଡ କେବେ ହେଇଥିଲା?
ମିଲord ହେଇଥିଲା
2017 ରେ ଡିସାଇଡ ହେଇଥିଲା।
ତ ଆପଣ ଶୋଇଥିଲେ 5 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ। ଆପଣ ଡିସାଇଡ ହବ। କଣ ପାଇଁ?
expedition ମିଲord time
As expeditious as possible.
ମିଲord
No.
6 months।
ସିନସିୟର ଲୋକକୁ ଟାଇମ ଦିଆଯାଏ। ଇନସିନସିୟର କୁ ଟାଇମ ଦିଆ। ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଶୋଇପଥିଲେ ଏତେ ଶୋଇପଡ଼ିଲେ ଆଉ 2 ମାସ ଶୁଅନ୍ତୁ।
ଏବେ ପଇସା ଦେବା ପାଇଁ
ନା ଏବେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ଚଡକ ପଡିବ ସେତେବେଳେ ପଇସା ଦେବା ରେଡି। ଆଗରୁ ହେଲେନି?
ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ନା ସେମାନେ ଭୁଲ ବି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ଭୁଲ କରିବେ ସେ ବୁଝିବ। ମୁଁ କାଇଁ ବୁଝିବି ସେ ସବୁ ଗୁଡା?
For that reason the facts finding court will look after this.
Let them.
Time 6 months.
No time बिल्कुल
My
देवी।
lord, may kindly
Time देवी।
otherwise that a tribunal will not pass an order. Such a tribunal now he will, unless and until a specific order will, he will not do. That is my predicament. Lord, you kindly visualize this situation.
No, I can't visualize. Because once I pass this order, everybody will ask me, okay, 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. Supreme Court says no higher court should order the lower court fixing a time schedule for or fixing a time frame for disposal of any case. This is what Supreme Court says.
Yes.
How can I violate that order?
Milord, my brother has also no objection.
Brother of Supreme Court has objection.
6 months. 6 months.
Brother may not be having objection. I am not going to pass it. I will not grant any time. No.
Within stipulated time.
लिखी दीजिए एक जैसे कर दे नहले देखिए
I am 100% by brother
6 month देबी ना साने 6 month लास्ट को करिवे
हां करन
अच्छा चलियो
नहीं
फिर
6 months
आपण 5 वर्ष सोइतिले सेतरे किछि ना एबे हठात जागिले तार संगे संगे 6 month रे दरकार 5 year काई सोइतिले आपण
मते टाइम ते जहाल गोटे टाइम
ना ना किछि टाइम देबी
टाइम ते
ना
ना मेलो
नहले देखियो नहले देखियो आपण 2 मास पर नहले मते आसीयो आउ थरे फाइल करी हला आउ डाई फाइल करी जानते नहले
time ta deythil
unfortunately I am very conservative what to
no
I am very conservative
no, I think my brother has also no
नहीं
करदा I feel
knowing
merit dispose only
काहे के ना मु आपन को देबे ना आउ लोक माने काहे आर्टिकल 14 के ओडे जीव पुनी अलगा माने मते भी दियो मु कोडे देबी कागु माने करी I have to frame my own style no
litigant कोड
आपन को थरे दिल्ली माने आपन का ये ग्लूमी फेस देखि करी तापर एवरीबॉडी विल स्टार्ट मेकिंग ग्लूमी फेस मु आउ चीयरिंग फेस कार देखि परिबी पाइबी so I will be very in a difficult situation I want all the cheering face not gloomy
dispose of these without taking any time dispose of it मो पूरा लोड टा पड़छि न
आप लोड लॉयर इतने लोड न पड़िबा केंदी हो
सरिल सर जा
जे जा काम
पैसा देई दे बोलछि जति 8 लाख नेइथिली 2006 रे 5 लाख टा 4 लाख 32 देइछि तथापि बेर 20 लाख देबी बोलछि एज पर टर्म्स ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे हैव चार्जड 16.5% फॉर दैट रीजन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट में काली अपन
ओ एला जानतु एक जैसे as expeditious as possible okay next
indicate
okay next
Item 4.
Well, in this matter, my lord, repeatedly after direction of my lordship, they are neither filing counter, my lord, not there.
My lordship, today we are filing counter, my lordship.
What is the matter?
It is regarding the encroachment of the land of the present petitioner by the opposite party, my lord. It's a that is the state warehousing corporations, my lord.
Your state warehouse.
Yes, my lordship, opposite party 2 and 3. We are filing counter today, my lordship.
Encroachment of land.
Yes, ma'am. They are using
So,
the land of the
you
present
have-
petitioner.
You have the alternative forum, the High
Well,
Court,
since
writ
2003,
petition
my
will decide.
No, after representation has been given, my lord, after it has been intimated.
Then
to
you file a suit for
Okay.
encroachment. You have all other proceedings also. OP, what is it? Orissa, what is it? That's the OPG,
Public premises.
that you can
It's my private property, my lord. They are using since like 2003, my lord.
file against them, file suit.
My lord, here notice.
Read the decide.
File the counter and.
We are filing today, my lordship, counter. We are filing today.
You are filing?
Yes, my lordship.
You want to
Filing.
file rejoinder, then file it by within 2 3 next decide the final. Fifth.
No, my lord, OP1 may be deleted. Unnecessarily, he has been added as part.
ठीक है सेटा फाइनल कर देंगे
State, देखो ना दी food corporation.
Under.
OP1 टा खाली.
I'll delete in the final order.
My lord.
हबनी खत्म आओ कहते delete कर सकते I want to finish it quickly. Fifth final hearing.
Yes, my lordship.
Fifth
Okay,
final hearing. Give me a note, both of you. I'll finish.
you do that. Obliged.
Obliged, my lordship.
Consumer affair कहीं ऐसी है ठीक है. Next.
Item 5,
Item 5, your lordship had called for instructions, my lords. Here, my lords, the petitioner is claiming that COVID-19 warrior compensation, your lordship,
Hmm.
on the ground that his daughter was working as a hospital attendant at some hospital, your lordship. Lords, the instruction I have received is that, lordship, they have to raise a claim under Form 1 or 2 of the guidelines, your lordship, which I have flagged, your lordship. May kindly take that page, your lordship, claim procedure, your lordship, which has not been initiated.
Where?
The lords may take I'll flag the
procedure.
relevant part, your lordship. Lords may come to the third paragraph, your lordship.
So they have not approached in this way.
No, so my humble submission is let them approach, lords, because certain documents, that is at clause G, your lordship, 10 numbers of documents have to be submitted and verified. Then the hospital authorities will
Okay.
forward it to the
Okay, I
collector, your
understand.
lordship.
the superintendent of COVID hospital.
ठीक है sir, रुहंतु अगर format रे जानते सुनने
Yes,
देवे,
under the
है ना?
format, your lordship.
They'll consider. They are not denying.
My lords.
Only the procedure you have to follow. Okay.
Guidelines.
The daughter of the petitioner has successfully. Okay. Sir, এই যে এটা তো আপনাଙ୍କର କେଲୁଚରଣ ବେହେରା
My lords.
ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଡେଟ୍ ଚାର୍ଟ ଟିକେ ଆଇଲେ ଡେଟ୍ ଚାର୍ଟ ଖୋଲିଲେ କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଡେଟ୍ ଚାର୍ଟ The daughter of the petitioner has successfully cleared the assessment for the job role of general duty assistant has been issued certificate thereof. The daughter of the petitioner has been issued mark sheet assessment. कौन है এটা? Resolution of the government of Odisha final report regarding the warrior family assistance for human body and the government the death of the petitioner's daughter died of COVID-19 while she was working as a what is that? What is the job? Anganwadi worker.
Attendant, your lordship.
COVID attendant.
Huh?
COVID attendant. In
COVID?
some hospital.
COVID attendant in some hospital and she died on by question. The medical superintendent of the said hospital also issued letter to the
HR SWA.
HR SOA intimating the death of the daughter of the petitioner and others to get the compensation. The Department of Health and Family Welfare also issued document for COVID-19 death of the daughter of the petitioner on 2012-2021. The petitioner had made representation to the Principal Secretary of the Government of Odisha seeking compensation. And the said secretary, and the state she has not yet, the petitioner has not yet been released the compensation despite his approach to the principal secretary. Then you came to the High Court 27457 record hala.
He represents disposal.
अरे representation disposal तो time laguଛି. Representation disposal कले यार.
Se colony se.
छाड़. The petitioner also approached this court on 26/10/2022, and this court passed an order in writ petition civil number 27457 of 2022, directing the opposite party to consider his opposite party number कहते हैं?
No, two.
Two.
One. Direct नहीं.
Two.
Director Health Family Welfare Government.
Two था.
My lord.
Opinion number two, to dispose of the representation within how many days? कितने दिन में?
Within a period of 1 month.
Within a period of 1 month, but this same has not yet been done. Learned concept for contra, learned concept of the opposite party state submits that the petitioner has not approached
One. Look, I told two.
state. Aja, opinion number one.
One.
Okay, one like this. Purvada. Representation document. And the upper control and concept of the state submits that though the petitioner had approached to the secretary, principal secretary, government of Odisha for compensation, the petitioner has not been able to apply by following the claim procedure as per the guideline issued by the Department of Health and Family Welfare, guideline dated 27/2020, issued by the Department 27 July 2020, issued by the Department, the Government of Odisha Health and Family Welfare Department. The said the said guidelines. He further submits that the petitioner need to follow the claim procedures, which is detailed below. Total claim procedure code code. And also the documents to be submitted along with the claim form need to be attached along with the claim form. And the said documents are 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. If the petitioner approaches the appropriate department by following the aforesaid guidelines and attaching the aforesaid documents, the government shall consider the case of the present petitioner and do the needful at the earliest possible. So, in view of the above, the petitioner to approach the concerned department along with approach karibo? CDMO.
Lords, he has to first submit it to the medical superintendent of the some hospital, your lordship. Form 1 and 2.
Need to submit the form 1 and 2 to the
Third paragraph, your lordship, of claim procedure.
in the light of the above guideline, the petitioner has to submit to the competent authority for the release of the said amount, and the competent authority shall consider it within a period of 2 months from the date of presentation of the documents along with the order of this court. Next,
Item 6.
6.
May I please, Your Lordship. My lord, item number 6, Your Lordships are directed the SP Kandhamal to make an inquiry and give a report
is
about the custodial death where the petitioner had
What happened? SP Kandhamal did it?
what as per my instruction goes, the inquiry is complete, it has to be put into the sealed cover and given to Your Lordship.
So has it been completed?
Yes,
Anisati?
ମୁଁ ସିଲ୍ କଭର ପୁରେଇକି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେବି ସେମାନେ ଆଣିକି ଆସିବେ ଆଜି
ଆସିନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆସିନି।
ଏନକ୍ୱାରି ଇଜ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ
କେମିତି କି ଦେବେ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁନି। Has it been completed or not?
It is completed, my lord, but it has to be put into a sealed cover and given to a lord.
No, no. It has reached to your office or not?
No,
সেটা তো কইবে
Today it will reach.
we have not received.
Today or tomorrow it will reach.
কেমতি দেবে সে ম্যানার
ମୁଁ ସେଇ sealed cover ପାଇଁ I was worried because your lordships are directed it.
7th August ko.
My lord.
This is the matter on 7th August. On the request of Lord of the State Court. Next.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 7.
7th.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, the petitioner has been implicated for the offence under section 420 and other of 420, 409, 467 and other of a bank deputy manager, my lord.
କଣ କଲା?
There is a allegation of fraud in gold loan to some other persons.
Gold
And
loan allegation how?
the wattage of gold is not proper, less wattage को ठीक rate.
account ସବୁ ଖୋଲିକିରି he being the deputy manager of the branch.
ନା ନା
They
ମୋର
have taken
କୌଣସି ସାକ୍ଷୀ
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଏଟା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୋର୍ଟ ଚାଲୁନି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ରିଡ୍
ନା ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍ ମୁଁ ଆଣିଛି
ବେଲ ରେ ଅଛି ଏତେ କଥା କାଇଁ
Lordship kindly have a glance to page 10.
page 10
এটা continuation of the FIR my lord. Page 10. ଗୋଟେ ଟେବୁଲ ହେଇଛି ଉପରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
yes
ଏଇ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ସବୁ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଖୋଲା ହେଲା ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ପଡିଲା borrower name ମୁଁ ତିନିଟା ଖାଲି ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ପଢୁଛି 11. On further inquiry, it was found that the aforesaid persons in connivance with each other were engaged in processing and disbursement of gold loans in the name of the aforesaid borrowers against inflated value of gold weight, where borrowers had not visited at the branch, and loan documents have been forged, signature of borrowers as well as the inflated valuation of the report of the gold loan appraiser. Further, the gold loans proceeds were also siphoned by them and their associates through preparation of fraudulent activities. 12 number ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଆସିଲା. It is submitted that ଏଇ ଲୋକମାନେ ୟାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଅଛି ଗୌରବ ହାଲଦାର opened forged fake gold loan
you have
account.
been in custody since when?
my lord 12 number
ଆପଣ କେବେଠୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଭିତରେ?
7/3 7th March
କୋଉ ଇୟର ତ କହିବେ
2024.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଭିତରେ
May I pay one thing, my lord? I have given the charge sheet, certified copy of the charge sheet. I have also given the Xerox copy of that. Entire scenario, I have no role.
ଆପଣ
Lordship, if your lordship find a little bit that somebody has told that I
ଆପଣ
am
ନାଁ
involved.
କେମିତି ଆଇଲା? ଆପଣ ପୁରା ମ୍ୟାନେଜର ଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ରୋଲ
No,
ନଥିଲେ
more deputy manager only passing and all the
ପାସିଂ ଆପଣ ଆଖି ବନ୍ଦ କରି ପାସ୍ କରୁଥିଲେ
My lord,
ଆଖିରେ କଣ ପର୍ଦା ବନ୍ଧା ହେଇଥିଲା?
my lord, all the accused persons are the bank officers.
So what? So what? Bank
They
officer
are
that's why-
subordinate officers, my lord.
So what?
And they,
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଥ୍ରୁରୁ ହେଇଛି କାମ ନା?
no, more
That's
through
important.
rain. They have prepared everything.
Sir, don't do that.
It is
Please,
good.
please, what is your role?
My role to pass.
Pass. ଏମିତି ଆଖି ବନ୍ଦ ପାସ୍ କରିଦେବେ। ପାସ୍ ତ ବଡ ରୁଲ।
No, ତାদের
Without verification.
ଆପଣ without verification ପାସ୍ କରିଦେବେ।
I
ପାସ୍ କରିଦେବେ ନା ପୁରା ପାସ୍ ଯିଏ ବି ପାସିଂ ଅଫିସର ସମସ୍ତେ ଫସିବେ କେହି ଗୋଟେ ଛଡା ହବନି।
May I pay, blood? Your lordship kindly have a glance to this.
No, I'll not glance anything. Simply tell you your role.
Everybody has said that I am not involved in this case.
ଆପଣ କହିଦେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ ଆମେ ତ examine
ସାକ୍ଷୀ
କରିବୁ।
ମାନେ କହିଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସାକ୍ଷୀ-
ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଦେଖିବେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଯଦି କେହି
କୋଉ-
କହିଥିବେ ମୋ ନା
କୋଉ-
ମୁଁ ଆପଣ ଯାହା
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ନ କହିଦେଲେ ବି when you are the passing officer
yes, I'm
so automatically responsibility on
I'm ready to face the trial and everything,
Ah,
whatever
but
your
trial
lordship
is not
condition may
matter.
impose, whatever the condition
Matter
will,
ଅଛି।
my lord.
ट्रायल फेस न करके बाटा अछि
हाँ,
कि आपन
ता तो किछि बाटा नहीं।
यू आर ऑफ कोर्स
बैंकिंग ऑफिसर सस्पेंड हेई सारिछि
हां
जो मानकर रोल अछि
पळेबो
जो मानकर रोल अछि माने ऑल आर आउटसोर्सिंग एंड एक्स एम्प्लॉय ऑफ द बैंक।
अच्छा आपण बैंक रे आउटसोर्सिंग लोक माने आपण बैंक रे एडे बडो डिसीजन नै जे लोन दे
नहीं आज्ञा नहीं
हाँ।
आउटसोर्सिंग
कोउ
लोग
बैंक
बहुत
एटा?
अछि एइथिरे
कोउ बैंक?
एक्सिस बैंक एटा
एक्सिस बैंक आउटसोर्सिंग लोक माने बैंक लोन देवा डिसीजन नउछन
किछि आउटसोर्सिंग लोक अछंती आउ किछि एक्स एम्प्लॉय अछंती
नो नो
एइथे जेतिକି साखी मु सब भांगी की रखिछि आज्ञा केही भी पदे कहि नाहंती मु सेतरे इन्वॉल्व अछि बोली।
तो साकी ट्रायल के दूर गलानी
ट्रायल आरंभ चार्जशीट
साखी
एबे
कोडी
फाइल
पाइले
ହେଲା आज्ञा
बिना ट्रायल साकी कोडी पाइले
ना ना ये जो 161 statement रे जो गोटे
161
ସେଇଟା
स्टेटमेंट कोन
କଥା।
माने अछि सेंदी
ना ये सेतरे मोर केही इन्वॉल्वमेंट कहिने मु सब बांकी रखिछि गोटी गोटी किनि पढी ये लॉर्डशिप विल अलाउ मी
मते कहले जो ट्रांजैक्शन टा केमदी होतला मते कहले आपण कोन थिले सेदी
डेप्यूटी मैनेजर
डेप्यूटी मैनेजर
हां
के इन्वॉल्व थिले से बैंक ट्रांजैक्शन रे
से
फास्ट जेतले लोन नेबा पे आसीबो का पाको फास्ट जीवो सी जण मु
मैनेजर को
गोल्ड लोन नेबा का पाको जीवो
मैनेजर को पाखु जीवो
की मैनेजर
मैनेजर अन्य लोक थिले
हो जाने वो ब्रांच टा
एक्सिस बैंक मालकानगिरी ब्रांच
मालकानगिरी ओके सो आपण मैनेजर पाखु गला तापरे
तापर जो माने डील करछन वन प्रतिभा जेना गोल्ड लोन ऑफिसर गोल्ड लोन ऑफिसर
गोल्ड लोन
हां सी सब कर सी कला आउ टी जगदीश राव बोले
आपण को रोल
मो रोल खाली पास करेबी से जहाँ डॉक्यूमेंट देबे मु सुना ओजन भी देखिबार स्कोप मोर नाही तार जति कि गोटे गोल्ड लोन हेले 10% कि 5% रेस्पोंसिबिलिटी आर डॉक्यूमेंट स्क्रूटिनी की देखिदेली बार करदेली किंतु तांकर सुनार जो लोन वेटेजटा भेरी करछि बोली फ्रॉड है
के देखि
सेटा गोल्ड लोन ऑफिसर द मेन रोल
गोल्ड लोन ऑफिसर से भीतर अछि
से भी भीतर ना सी हां से भी भीतर अछंती
भीतर अछि
हां
so gold loan officer काम हला he has to weigh the gold
Yes.
and of course the essay माने purity report
हां प्योरिटी
सेटा भी से करथबो
प्योरिटी रे ठीक अछि किंतु वेटेज रे गंडगोलटा हेछि सेटा ए दी
आपण आपण काम खाली ओनली
पासिंग ओनली पासिंग आई एम एडमिटिंग दैट सिंस जेतेबेले घटनाटा घटिछि आई एम माय इन्वॉल्वमेंट इजीली विल कम आउट
लेजर रे एंट्री भी
हां किंतु मोर लिमिटेड रोल को देखि ये पूर्व ओकेजन रे
फ्रॉडुलेंट लोन जो अननेसेसरी लोक मानको दिया होछि जो
पूर्व ओकेजन ने
रोंतो पूर्व ओकेजन छाड़ दे ए ओकेजन आगो बुझंतु
हां
जो फ्रॉडुलेंट लोक मानको ना दिया हिची से लोक माने बैंक को आसिलेनी बैंक आसीवा दरकार नहीं आपण सब
सेटा गोल्ड लोन ऑफिसर सब प्रिपेयर करथिले कागज पत्र से पास करचंती जदि आपरे
पास कलाले आपण वेरीफाई करबी
हां इफ देयर इन ब्रीच ऑफ क्रिमिनल ब्रीच एंड
कोन से क्रिमिनल बीच पे पत्र आपनकर ड्यूटी केंदी करछन से आगा देखिया पछे
ड्यूटी ओनली माय ड्यूटी इज टू डॉक्यूमेंट
वेरिफिकेशन करबी नी
डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन माय लॉर्ड
से जो लोक those people the fake people who
there are 6 and 7 dealing assistants are there dealing with the gold loan issue. My case is to verify the authentication of document and to pass it. Then there is no scope to deal with the field level or grassroots level who those customers are coming to for taking loan.
you can't I mean you can be just
No, more
blame
I just want
cannot
to
be
remind you T Jagdish Rao bail application was hearing during your during the vacation period by your lordship was going about to allow that application of T Jagdish Rao ना T Jagdish Rao रो सेतिक बेले मोर लॉबिंग नंबर रे थिला कहली जे ता ऑर्डर मोर सब हे गेला यू कम आफ्टर फाइलिंग ऑफ
चार्जशीट फाइल गेला
हां चार्जशीट फाइल
आपण रोल कोन देखन
मोर रोल क्षेत्र यदि गोटे
पढ़न तो आगे पढ़न
हां पढ़ु
नहीं नहीं बोले हम
मोर नाम निहार रंजन जेना all identical statement are there just
निहार रंजन जेना
सर आप गौरव हलदर
ना
या ना कोन
161 वन विटनेसेस पढुछि हां गौरव हलदार कर पढुछि माय नेम इज गौरव हलदार
आपण आसी पढबे
नहीं मो पाखरे नहीं इरा फर्स्ट टाइम आसी
नहीं छे क्या काहि दिछि हां एटा बा
पढंतु हो पढंतु आपण रोल टा कोन
सेटा चार्ज शीट है क्या
इटा चार्ज शीट
हां हां एटा भाई रघुनाथ मोटू सर्टिफाइड
कर गौरव हलदार मैनेजर एंगेज इन पासिंग
मु गोटे कॉपी देइछि चार्ज शीट रो
Passing of all the entries related to gold loan disbursement, cash payment and utilization transaction. Both of them got involved in the fraudulent gold loan transaction in the above mentioned accounts.
ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆସିବ ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍ ଟା ଏଟା
Pratibha Jana.
ସେଇଟା
The accused persons Pratibha Jana, T. Jagdish Rao, and Gaurav Haldar, the present petitioner, were employees of the Axis Bank, Malkangiri branch. The accused Pratibha Jana was working as gold loan officer. The accused Gaurav Haldar was working as the assistant manager, and T. Jagdish Rao had been engaged on outsourcing. The accused persons conspired with Soumyaranjan Das and prepared forged documents in the name of different persons, borrowers, and sanctioned the gold loan showing inflated gold weight. The borrower has no idea regarding the gold loan in the branch, and the same were done by the accused persons for their gain. କରିନାହାନ୍ତି କଣ?
ନା 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 ଏଟା statement of
Sir, sorry,
ତାହେଲେ
let him enjoy.
ଆସୁ ଆଉ
Let him enjoy.
one week
Malkanagiri jail is also very good. He can enjoy there. A lot of flowers are there inside. Good food, very good roti machine is there. He can easily have a very nice food. No problem.
other spell application is pending
Pending thou.
and it is posted to some other date.
No, no.
Let it be pending.
No. I'm not granting this man.
ମାନେ
ଏମିତି ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ବେଲ ଦେଲେ ବାକି ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ
ନା ମୁଁ
ଆଉ
ଦଶ
ଚାରି ଜଣ
କଥା କହୁନି।
ୟାକୁ ଜଣକୁ ଦେଲେ ଆଉ 50 ଜଣ ଆସିବେ।
ନା ନା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ
ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ।
all bail applications are pending.
Pending ଥାଉ। ମୁଁ ତ
let
dismiss
it be
କରିବି
pending
ଗୋଟେ
after-
ସବୁ ଯିବେ ଆଉ।
ନା after 2 weeks my lord.
Dismiss.
No, after 2 weeks
No.
because others pending my lord.
Sorry,
It is
sir,
second time I'm coming.
After 2 weeks ହେଲେ କଣ ହେଇଯିବ? After 2 weeks ରେ ଫେଟ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯିବ।
ନା ଫେସ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହବନି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି। ନା ମୋର କହିବାର କଥା ହଉଛି ଯେ ଅଦର୍ସ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହୁଅ ମୋର ବି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହବ ସେଟା
ଅଦର୍ସ ଟା କୋଉଠି ଆସିବ? ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିବ ନା?
ହଁ
ତାପରେ ଅଦର୍ସ କୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି ହଉଛି ନା?
ନା ମୁଁ ସେ କଥା କହୁନି ସେତେବେଳେ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ପୁରା ଆସି ଯାଇଥିବ କି ନାହିଁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଫ୍ରେଶ ବେଲ୍ ଆସିଛି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ ସେଇଥିଲାଗି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି।
ତାହେଲେ ମତେ କାହିଁକି ସେଇଟାକୁ ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍ ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ କହିଲେ?
ମୁଁ ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍ ଟା ଦେଇଛି ଆପଣ ତ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ସିରିଜ ଅଫ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟସ ଆର୍ ଦେୟାର ସେଟା ତାକୁ ଆଭଏଡ୍ କରିକି ସେ ଅନ୍ୟ କଥାଟାକୁ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିରେ ଦାଗ ମରା ହେଇଛି ଯୋଉଟା ମୋ ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟରେ
ଫାଇନାଲି ଏତିକି ଜାଣିଥାନ୍ତୁ ଏଡଜନ୍ କଲେ ବି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫେଟ୍
ସେଇ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ହଉ ବରା
ଫେଟ୍ ଗୋଟେ
ମୋର ଏଟା
let him get the CD
ମୋର ଏଟା ଏଡଜନ୍ ହଉ
ଏମିତିଆ କେସରେ ବେଲ୍ ଦେଇହବନି ପୁରା
ଯାହା ହଜୁର କରିବେ ଆଉ ବେଲ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଗୁଡା
ତାକୁ ନଷ୍ଟ କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣ ବେଲ୍ ଦେବେ ଦିଆହବ ମିନିମମ୍ ବର୍ଷେ 2 ବର୍ଷ ସଢିବା ଦରକାର ନହେଲେ ଏତେ ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି ମଜା କିଛି ମାସେ ପରେ ତ ଲାଗୁ ଆସୁ 27 ଅଗଷ୍ଟ କରି 1 month ପରେ ଆଉ ମାସେ ରହୁଛି ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 8.
May I please, my lord? My lord, the alleged offences are 395, 397, 120B, 25, 27 Arms Act, my lord. My lord, earlier your lordship was pleased to call for CD. My lord, the petitioner is behind the bar.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ
Principal accused already granted on bail, my lord, released on bail.
ହଁ
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଦେଓଗାଁ ଯୋଉ ଡକାୟତି କାଲି ଥିଲା ସେଟା
ସେମ୍ କେସ୍ ଅର୍ଡର ଅଛି
ଅର୍ଡରଟା
କାଲି
କାଲି
ହେଇଥିଲା।
ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି
ଓକେ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟେଡ ଜଣେ ନା କେତେ ଜଣେ
100ଟା ଗଛ ଲଗେଇବେ
100 ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଲଗେଇବେ
ଜଣେ my
100ଟା ଗଛ ଲଗେଇବେ
my lord.
in
Yes, my
and around your village and if the space is not available you have to contact the revenue authority they will identify the space for you and you have to maintain for minimum 2 years and file an affidavit before the local police station okay and all local varieties no eucalyptus all local varieties plants tentuli ambo whatever this kind of plants neem okay next
Item 9.
Item 9, my lord.
9
I'm for the petitioner, my lord. I filed an IA with a prayer for amendment, my lord.
why
My lord, what has happened?
And your lordship only kept it to find out that order of your lordship passed in a similar case.
what is the amendment you want
My lord, there is a pendency, my lord. A similarly placed person has been granted promotion to the rank of the assistant manager on the ground that there can be no discrimination
so you
within banking assistant.
why do you need to amend it
To bring this to
similarly
the
placed
knowledge of my lord.
person order ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ You put in a written submission, you can write it that the similarly placed person, they or କିଛି document ଯଦି ଅଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
Document annex
Amendment
କରିଛି।
କଣ ଦରକାର ସେଥିରେ? Why do you need amendment?
He retired in 2016. At that time, his grievance was he was not given promotion. Issue is whether he was his promotion was denied illegally or that is the question. Now 23 somebody else was given promotion. He is taking that I should have been given because he is given promotion now.
Because the ground that was taken by allowing him promotion, that is contrary to what my learned senior is taking here. My learned
If both
senior,
of you file a written submission, now
I
I
have
am not
already
going to
filed.
hear it again.
I
And I am not also allowing any kind of amendment at this stage. Whatever you want to file, you put it there in your written note of submission. If you have any document to,
Already filed.
I have already filed. If my lords
then why do
permit,
you need the amendment, sir, Abhi? At this stage,
because I have already filed, I cannot bring this to the notice without my leave of this honorable court. So
What
if
is
my
that?
lords
What
permit,
is that?
I have filed 9548, my
What
lord.
is that IA?
I have stated that one Manmohan Pradhan, who was working as a banking assistant, he
Hmm.
was promoted to the rank of the assistant manager.
Hmm.
The promotion was given on the ground that there can be
This way, it will never end. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହିବେ ପୁଣି ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ଫାଇଲ
No.
କରିବେ ସେଥିରେ ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋସେସ ଚାଲିଥିବ ତାର
ନା
କେବେ ମ୍ୟାଟର
ଚାଲିଥିବ ଯେ,
ସରିବ?
ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ରେ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି stating that
So,
he is on the lower grade of the banking assistant and he will be allowed promotion only to the higher grade of the banking assistant. That view was not acceded to. The opposite party number 1 directed the registrar and the registrar gave him promotion on the ground that banking assistant is only eligible to get promotion to the rank of assistant manager, not within the banking assistant rank.
Different
That
categories with different pay scales within the banking sector. They are all
Do
lumped
one thing,
together
na.
strategically.
so say argument was not appreciated there.
That if he has something to say and something is helping him, let it be taken up. So your eye is taken on board, and if you want to just you file a reply to that eye.
Yes, I think that just
Because
now copy
learn-
short.
okay, the I number कितना है?
I number 9548.
Okay, taken on board, and learn concept for the bank is related to file an answer to the question raised by the present petitioner in the I. Reply, answer, reply. है ना? You just specifically address that issue.
Yes, I'll file counter to the IA and in that.
Find the counter to the I.
I will also file consolidated petition.
That you do. You can do that. In the meantime,
Okay.
you will conclude the petition to file a consolidated. ठीक. 12 August, है ना?
Oh, bless me.
Next.
Item 10.
May it please, your lordship. My lord, on this Monday, your lordship, the opposite parties have filed an affidavit. I am giving a reply affidavit today, your lordship, and serving a copy to them also. If your lordship permit, I'll file it here or in the counter as your lordship permits. But probably their affidavit has not come to the record also.
You file in the counter. Okay.
Again, ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ copy
You,
କରି-
you also file.
I am appearing with my learned friend, my lord.
हाँ ठीक है. You file your affidavit.
They have filed.
We have filed an affidavit pursuant to your lordship's order. They
And
have filed-
if any reply to be filed,
Today I am filing, your
you
lordship.
They are
file the
filing a
reply to
reply.
that affidavit.
Monday they have filed, but I think your lordship it has not come to the record. Noting ରେ ସେଟା ନାହିଁ ତ.
ठीक है.
କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ reply ଆଜି file କରିବି.
Tuesday लो.
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
Tuesday for final hearing.
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
Okay. Tuesday final hearing. Okay.
30th.
Yes, 30th. Any problem?
First week of August, my lord.
30th ରେ କଣ ହଉଛି ତାର? ଭଲ ଦିନ ନୁହେଁ?
Just
ठीक है. 1st August.
first August, there is one more case which your lordship is going to decide.
तो ठीक है आशु.
से जो आधार कार्ड ऊपर है क्या?
ठीक है जी. You will be anyway. You will be here in this court.
Yes.
The only point is before.
Yeah, small issue.
Again,
First.
only one point. Yes, yes.
First.
But
Give me a note. Both of you.
Devdatta case is prospective, my lord.
We'll see
Okay,
that.
that your lordship will
We'll
decide.
examine that.
Yes,
You give me your note and case law, whatever you have.
yes, your lordship.
Next.
Item 14.
এটা কোন 11 12 কোন হলো? After.
Item 14, I may be permitted, my lords.
Yes.
Item 14, my lords. On the last occasion, lordship was pleased to direct the opposite parties to take instruction if there is any scope for appointment of the petitioner under the rehabilitation assistance scheme, my lords. By the last order, lordship had directed.
But Savana Kojandi, we are heavily obese. We cannot reduce our weight. And the Tata consultancy service has made us trim. And in this trimmed age, we can't be again obese. That is their answer.
My senior is appearing, my lords, and
No, Mr. Sharma is saying the organization was in an obese condition.
Yes,
Therefore, all fats have been removed. Now again, you can't insert fat in the body. So, therefore, they cannot. That is what their reply. So, only way you have to run and run.
lordship may my lords, if there is any other scope, my
Good,
lords.
sir. Tangar already overpopulated. Tangar employees. Then they have tried to make it right sized, and during that right sizing process, and they have removed many employees who were there with, of course, their scheme, BRS scheme. And now, how will they give you jobs?
You know, that scheme of financial assistance also may not be applicable to him because the death took place in the year 99 and we introduced the scheme in the year 2013. So it cannot have the retrospective effect, my lord. 13, post 13, financial assistance somebody is entitled to. But if the death has taken place in the year 1999, my lord, there was no scheme for appointment, no scheme for financial assistance. It is only in 2013 we brought about that scheme of financial assistance of rupees 1,50,000. So any death taking place post 2013 is entitled to get the benefit of financial assistance. Here the death has taken place in the year 1999.
What my brother says, my lord, death is in the year 1999, my lords.
Sir, Surya, one thing, I'm very clear on that. See, rehabilitation assistance is not a vested right. It is though it is a welfare measure for the benefit of the family which is facing financial problem. But at the same time, the organizational, the policy, so many issues are to be looked into at the time of deciding this case. So if they are saying that they cannot accommodate, can't help.
That is true, my lord. Convenience of both sides may be looked into, my lords.
What both sides know.
And,
employer convenience is more important.
And the petitioner's father had 7 years of remaining service, my lords, at the time of his death, my lords.
They could manage.
No, my lords, we are waiting for justice, and we have filed 2011. We have filed since 2011.
Okay, justice will be done to you. Give me your written note of submission. Give me a note.
My lords, I will.
I would have tested recently. I think LIC na car would be important.
Upon sir, judgment did mock case, sir. 5 दिन तोड़े.
Sit and देखिए.
Sir, Hemrom.
Lift irrigation.
Madhusmita Hemrom.
अच्छी की.
Case to call.
I have taken the same view.
Yes. That judgment is available, my lord. Madhusmita Hemrom.
Similar line record.
Case number tag.
Okay.
So say read petition number ta do sir.
Lordship disposed it of, my lords.
Yeah, I am disposing in the light of that Madhusudha Hemram.
My lords.
Similar case for should have been.
My lords.
Next.
Item 16.
16.
Millard, this is that Nishwas matter.
I'll put the Nishwas end today. Both Nishwas process both Hegrani. It has to end. Honestly, এটা চালিছি কেবে সরুনি না।
Last order,
এটা কেবে
Lordship, see last order.
2013 ম্যাটারটা এতদিন চালিছি বেকারটা।
Your Lordship's last
Your
order,
Lordship
Lordship.
directed me to take instruction
Hmm.
whether this matter can be settled through OTS or not. I have talked with the special secretary. She told me, sir, it can be settled, but everybody should cooperate. ଏଥିରେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆସୁନି, ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପୁରା ଚୁପଚାପ ହେଇକି ବସିଗଲା, ସେ କହିଲା ମୋର କିଛି କାମ ନାହିଁ, ସେମିତି ହେଇପାରିବନି। ସେମିତି ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ହବା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଆମିକେବଲ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲେ ସମସ୍ତେ ବସିଲେ ହବ। ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆଲାହାବାଦ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଥିଲା, ଏବେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ହେଇଛି। ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କକୁ ଆମେ ରିପିଟେଡ ଚିଠି କରୁଛୁ ଯେ ତାର ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଡିଟେଲ ସବୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। ସେ କହୁଛି ଯେ ଆମର ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, ଆମେ କିଛି ଜାଣିନୁ, ଆମେ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଉନୁ। ଏଟା କେମିତି କଥା? ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ଏଥର ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଗ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟି ଯୋଉଟା ଇସ୍ୟୁ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଟା ଥ୍ରୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ। ସେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କକୁ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟଟା ଡିପୋଜିଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ। ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୱାଜ ଟେକ୍ ଦି ଗ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟି। ଏ ଯୋଉ ଆଲାହାବାଦ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ସେ ତା ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟରେ ଗୋଟେ 140 crore ଲୋନ୍ 60 lakhs ହଉଛି grant. So far I have talked with the secretary, my lord, special secretary. So far grant part is concerned, we are not also taking any steps so far the recovery of that amount. সেটা grant টা ତାଙ୍କର ସେଟା ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କର ରାଇଟ୍, ସେଥିରେ ଆମର କିଛି କରିବାର ନାହିଁ। 140 crore ଉପରେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଦେଇଥିଲି, କେତେ ପଇସା ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆ, ଯୋଉ 140 crore ର ଗୋଟେ ଡିଟେଲ କାଲକୁଲେସନ ମୁଁ କରିଥିଲି। ସେ କାଲକୁଲେସନରେ ଆମେ ଲେଖିଛୁ ଯେ ଟିଲ୍ ଡେଟ୍ ତାଙ୍କର କେତେ ଆମ ଉପରେ ଆଉଟଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି।
Page
ଦଉଛି। Affidavit dated 18/3/2024. Additional affidavit filed on behalf of the opposite party number 1, the department.
Flag D. Oh, अच्छा last.
ତାପରେ ଏଥିରେ ସେମାନେ କଣ କଲେ, ପ୍ରଥମେ 5 ବର୍ଷ ଦେଇ ଚାଲିଲେ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ, କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି। ସେଥିରେ ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି କୋଉ 99 ରୁ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା, ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପାଲ କେତେ ଦେଲେ, ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ କୁ କେତେ ଆଡଜଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା। ତାପରେ 2004 ପରେ ଆଉ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ସବୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ କୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ସହିତ କନାଇଭାନ୍ସ ହେଇକି ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ସବୁ ଉଠେଇଲେ, ସେ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ କୁ ସେ ନେଇକି ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କଲେ। Your Lordship may kindly have a glance to
The bank ର କଣ rule ଏଠି? bank ର
କିଛି rule
ନାଇଁ, ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କିଛି ଏମାନେ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି କି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବି ଆମକୁ କିଛି କୋଅପରେଟ କରୁନି। ଆମକୁ ଦେଲେ ସିନା ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ
କଣ କୋଅପରେଟ କରିବ
ଏଇଥିରେ ତ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ, ଏଥିରେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ରହୁଛି, ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ସେମାନେ ଆମକୁ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ବି ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କେତେ ପଇସା ସେମାନେ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଯୋଉ କାରବାରଟା ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ସେମାନେ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
let the Indian bank Tuna Sao let him take the instruction. Let the bank of Indian bank, Indian bank be implemented as a party. Mr. Tunas, a copy of the writ petition be served on Mr. Tunas Sahu, who usually appears on behalf of the Indian bank.
Formerly it was Allahabad Bank.
ଅଛନ୍ତି
ସେ ପାର୍ଟି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଜାଣିକି ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ନା, ନୋଟିସ ହେଇଛି କାହିଁ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ।
Oh, he's there. ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ notice ତାହେଲେ। The Mr. Sanjeev Sai is appearing for
ନୀତି ଆୟୋଗ।
ସେ ନୀତି ଆୟୋଗ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କିଏ କରୁଛି?
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ଏଥିରେ କିଏ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ପରା, ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା କିଏ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା କହୁଛି, ମାନେ ନୋଟିସ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ହେଇଛି,
ନୋଟିସ ହେଇଛି
ଦେଖିଲ। ହଁ ମ୍ୟାନେଜର ହେଲା ଅଛି ତ, ଖାଲି ଏଟାକୁ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରାହବ ଖାଲି। Please change this. The manager, instead of that, in the meantime, Lana consider the petitioner to substitute the OP number 3 with the new bank, with the Bank of India, which has been merged with Allahabad Bank. A copy of the writ petition be served on Mr. Tuna Sahu to take instruction. List the matter on 1st August. ସରୁନି ଆରେ କଣ କଣ ଚେର ଲମ୍ବିଛି ଖାଲି। I want to close it on this. ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା ଗୋଟେ କପିଟେ
I'll ensure he is present that day.
ନା ଆପଣ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଏଠି ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଦେଇଦେବେ, ସେ ଦେଇଦେବେ। He'll give it. ଏ ଆମ କୋର୍ଟରେ ସବୁ ଡେଲି ସେ 2-3ଟା ମ୍ୟାଟର ତାଙ୍କ ଥାଏ, ଏବେ ଥିଲେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ କପି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ମିଷ୍ଟର ମହାପାତ୍ର will hand it up. ଆଜି ଏକା ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଟୁଡେ ଇଟସେଲ୍ଫ ଆଜି। ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 17.
My lord, may kindly see the last order.
What is the matter?
My lord, I was appointed in the year 94 on DLR basis. 40
Huh?
rupees per day.
What are the post?
Post was, my lord,
That's special planning authority.
typist,
Typist.
stenocom typist.
Hmm.
Thereafter, there was a meeting of the special planning
तो
authority.
somebody is appearing?
Yes, upon last occasion, they did not appear. Your lordship directed, if their lord doesn't appear, the collector will appear in person.
Then he is appearing?
Today
Who is
also
appearing?
he is my
Collector कहीं आप appear करें नहीं Order communicate है Registry जाई थी बोला नहीं ये नहीं Let the collector appear.
Chairman collector na?
He collector.
Collector is the chairman.
Okay. Learned concept of the state summary that since the order could not be communicated to the collector by the registry and he has no knowledge about the listing of the matter today. Let the collector appear through the virtual mode on 31st July at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Next.
Item 8, item 20, sorry, 20.
20?
Next one.
Forever.
21.
In item number 21, I am appearing for Mr. J. Samantarai for the petitioner.
What is the matter?
Matter, Millard, here the petitioner has prayed, Millard.
Appointment, NMR, diet, wife required rehabilitation assistant.
NMR rehabilitation.
Millard, several litigations have been filed by the.
Litigation but NMR pass rehabilitation
Yes, Millard. The only point is that Millard, this honorable court while disposing the matter, Millard, Walmi recommended the Millard regularization of the husband of the petitioner to the Millard Water Resources Department. Millard, Water Resources Department, Millard, regularize the NMR employees, Millard, similarly placed persons. Akho colony, Millard, because the service continuity was not there. Millard, 5 ବର୍ଷର ସେ ଯୋଉଟା assistance scheme ଟା ଥିଲା, Millard, he was, Millard, her husband was, Millard, eligible for regular appointment.
So ହେଇନି ତ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବ ହେଇନି ତ rehabilitation କୋଉଠି କରିବ
Rehabilitation.
What is the status at that time? That will be taken into account.
Millard, the status at that time, Millard, all of the other employees, Millard, who
maybe whatever may be the reason that somehow or other he was not regular.
Millard, what happened here, Millard? He was appointed in the 1989, Millard. He somehow, Millard, he was disengaged, Millard, in the 1995. Thereafter, Millard, he approached this honorable court. This honorable court directed the authorities, Millard, to consider his case. Again, Millard, he was Millard, reinstated in service. After his reinstated, Millard, as an NMR, Millard, his co-employees, Millard, they have been regularized. That is why, Millard, he made a prayer before this honorable court again that his case may be considered since because he has also fulfilled all the terms and conditions.
But I am not going to into all these things. My only thing is the principle. Principle is that if you are a regular employee, maybe your case can be considered for rehabilitation assistance. If of course the organization is subject to other conditions.
But here in the
but here you are not what rightly or wrongly you are not a regular employee.
Here the present
I can't decide something past before me. What is the issue? Before me only issue whether he is a regular employee.
Millard, here the issue is, Millard, here the issue, he has, Millard, the petitioner has prayed two prayer, Millard, here, Millard, to regularize the service of the.
I can't regularize like this, sir. Can't be.
No, to regularize the lordship for the moment, Millard.
Already dead.
Millard, for a moment, Millard, your lordship, kindly see the prayer, Millard.
Se prayer thau.
Said, khali mo region data de diya again, say hisabre nale dispose of karibe.
It can't be.
They have my lord filed their counter
Give written
affidavit.
note or no rejoinder is required. Written note of submission then khatam kar do.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ କୁ ରଖନ୍ତୁ
ଆଉ
ରିଟିନ୍
date
ରିଟିନ୍ ନୋଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ସବମିଶନ ଦେଇକି ସେଦିନ ଫାଇନାଲ ହିୟରିଂ ଟା
ठीक है
କରିଦେବ।
लो रखो 6th final hearing. Both the parties are directed to file written note of submission along with case law if any. है ना? आई इन टाइप केस law अच्छा
My lord, they have also gone to the Honorable Appeals Court, my lord,
जान तो ना जोड़ी की जाइथान तो
against the regularization of the other employees, my lord. If your lordship will satisfy, my lord, the other employees similarly situated, my
एक्सपोर्ट
lord.
जाइथान तो आ कुआडे जान तो आई एम लिस्ट बदर मो पाखरे कोन अछि सेटा इंपोर्टेंट मो पाखरे फैक्ट कोन अछि
My lord, fact, my lord, I will
एक्सपोर्ट
satisfy.
की जाइतला ये
No, no, no. My lord, the department has gone to the Appeals Court against the regularization of other employees. In that case, my lord, the Appeals Court held that, my lord, rightly, my lord, the department has regularized the person. Since because, my lord, the husband of the petitioner was similarly placed,
आपण
that is
दियंतु
a-
आपण दियंतु नोट नेक्स्ट
my lord, 6th of August.
6th yes
22.
22
I filed a written note of submission as my lord directed. I am also filed a small note as my lords wanted. Your lords can have a look to the dates I am starting from page 2 only.
Okay. What is the issue?
Issue is, my lord, the petitioner was appointed in due process of selection by the competent authority as a tracer, a draftsman. And while she was so continuing,
Draftsman with which organization?
that is OBC, that is
Orissa Building Construction.
Orissa Bridge Corporation.
Bridge.
OBCC, Bridge Corporation. Then my lords, that is tracer, not draftsman. Tracer.
Sir, please don't talk here. Please don't talk. Go outside and talk. Please. I can't tolerate this. ଜଣେ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତା କଥା ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିବି ସେ ଆପଣ ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଆରାମସେ ଗପୁଛନ୍ତି ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଡନ୍ ଯଦି ଗପ ଅଛି ବାହାରେ 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 ପୁରା ବାହାରେ ପ୍ଲିଜ ନେକ୍ସଟ
While she was continuing as a tracer, opposite party number 4, who was appointed as a diarist and was not having the requisite qualification, what is required for the post of tracer, was appointed by the managing director on a temporary basis.
You are appointed.
I was appointed in due process of selection, having the requisite qualification, pursuant to the notification issued, because they made a requisition to the employment exchange.
Where is the notification?
My lords, yes. My lords can have a look. It will be better if my lords will go to the document straight. Annexure 1. That will be at running page.
You are requested to
31.
appear the test and viable managing director.
At page 31.
Got it.
Thereafter, my lord, the selection and interview, everything was conducted. Page
Yes.
32. 3 persons were selected. I stood first. And accordingly, my lord, I was appointed for the post of tracer. In the scale of pay 840, etc. This was on 1st of July 1989. Neither for this selection nor for any advertisement, the opposite party number 4, what your lordship can have a look, what was the status of opposite party number 4, Annexure 3. In the year 1984, opposite party number 4 was appointed record keeper cum dispatcher. This is complete different selection, different post and different qualification.
No, why are you referring to this? What is the importance of this?
Importance is, my lord, while I was continuing, opposite party number 4 was showed favor by the opposite party and was appointed as a tracer just one day prior to my appointment. Your lord will kindly have a look to.
This man was not there in that interview.
No.
So he didn't face any interview and he just was appointed.
My lord, not having the qualification, not selected. Your lordship
What are the qualifications for that?
Qualification is, my lord, that is draftsman.
Tracer.
Yes, my lord. The qualification required for the post of draftsman is at draftsman civil qualification is required. Matriculation first,
ITA.
ITA 3 years qualification. Okay. And as a result
This man was, what was his qualification?
only HSC, sir.
Only HSC.
HSC. He was a dispatcher. His appointment, as I have shown, his initial appointment was record keeper cum dispatcher. And thereafter, he was appointed as Annexure 5 at page 36 on the redesignation of the post of record keeper cum dispatcher. He was designated as diarist. Suddenly from diarist, your lordship can have a look to appointment Annexure 3.
So initially he was appointed a diarist.
He was appointed.
Then later he was shifted as a tracer.
Yes, ma'am. Your lordship, your lordship can get it 30th of June 1989. For the first time, opposite party number 4 at page 37. Sri Ramachandra Prusti is appointed temporarily as tracer in the scale of etc. etc. Tracer having a different qualification, different experience, different this, and at this process he
he was appointed as your record keeper on which day? 24 July 1986.
84.
1986, no?
86. Annexure 3 84 suggestion.
No. Annexure 5. He was the tracer, diarist on 24 July 1986.
Sir, Annexure 3 page 33. That will drive everything.
33?
Annexure 3 at page 33. Appointment yourself as record keeper cum dispatcher.
It was 1984.
84.
Then he continued up to 1986. Then he redesignated as your
redesignated
diarist.
Redesignated.
Then on this thing, what is this?
Just one day prior to my appointment, 30th of June 1989. I was appointed 1st July 1989, sir.
And he was made
tracer for 3 months as per the terms and conditions for a period of 3 months. Minus 4th line.
No. Your appointment was on as tracer on which day?
On my appointment was on 1st July.
1st July.
Yes, minus.
1st July 1989.
1st July 1989.
And this man was on 30th June.
Just prior to that, to show that he must be appointed against the vacancy and accordingly must be made regular. And minus the problem started thereafter.
Yeah, please don't talk here, please. What are you doing? Yes. Please, those who want to talk, please go out and talk. आराम से जितना बात करना करो. पानी भी भेजना है तो मैं भेज दूंगा एक गिलास पानी भेज दे. जाओ बैठो आराम से गप्पो. What is this?
And they wanted to show that opposite party number 4 is to be made regular in the post of tracer.
I understood that. Now the question is, a person having no qualification of tracer, because it is a technical qualification is required for.
Technical qualification, man.
And the person is a general. This boy, the other guy is general.
OP4, my lords.
Huh?
OP4.
OP4.
My lords, here.
Here for the
OP2 and 3, my lords, the OBCC.
OBCC.
My lords.
So what is your answer to this?
My lords, here OP4 has undergone an grade 2 training and on the basis of seniority list, that is at annexure.
But is it different post? How can seniority will be in that, you will decide in that way? Suppose if engineer, I would have clerk jana thibo. Clerk, suppose 10 varsha agru kaam bhi karthibo, can a clerk be made engineer?
But my lords, he has undergone.
Just because 10 year karchi, even taku se engineering kaam sikha bhi thibo. Can he become engineer? Clerk rahi bata civil work, general nature of kaam.
But he
ये
has
engineer
undergone
अलगा अलगा
training
काम।
for 2 years, my lords. I think.
No, no, that's training ନେଲେ କେମିତି ହେଇଯିବ? ତାକୁ
But they are
Service, how can you go on training?
ଆପଣଙ୍କ appointment specifically ତାର ହେଇଛି tracer, ଆପଣ ହଠାତ୍ ଏ ଲାଇନ୍ କୁ କେମିତି ପଳେଇଲେ?
no, my lords. He is the record keeper, then diarist, then tracer ହେଲା.
Diarist to tracer କେମିତି ଯିବ? Diarist पर tracer post है. Tracer is a totally a technical post.
My lords, but he has undergone training for that.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ hierarchy ରେ diary पर tracer ଥାଏ?
No, my lords, but he has undergone.
I am
my
asking
lords.
you the question. Can you tell me the your hierarchy? Diarist पर कौन post ଥାଏ? ଆମ ଏଠି ତ High Court diarist पर tracer post ନ ଥାଏ. High Court,
Clerk.
in High Court, we have diarist post is there. Diarist पर कौन post ଥାଏ? You must be knowing. Diary superintendent, तापरे our tracer कोठे आइला?
Completely, sir, that is
It's different.
clerical work.
But my lords, after that, the petitioner.
No, don't answer me this question. How could you engage somebody having no your technical qualification to the post of tracer, whereas a person who is having technical qualification has been appointed duly by advertisement and whatever, all process have been followed, he has been appointed, and just one day before you have given him the post of diarist.
My lords, I'm explaining that. My lords, here the petitioner for that he has filed an writ application before this honorable court on 4/1/96, and this honorable court has directed us to consider the application of the petitioner, and the opposite party 2 and 3 has considered, and thereafter the petitioner was then reverted back to the post of tracer. But thereafter, the OP number 4 in this writ petition has again filed a writ petition. And in that writ petition.
So the culprit is the High Court.
No, my lord, I am not saying that. But
according to you.
No, my lord, I am only saying that the OP4 has filed a writ petition, and that
No, I am not on the writ petition who has filed, who has not filed. I am on
but
the
there is an
one
interim order,
question.
my lords.
अरे छोड़ो ना interim order, interim उल्टा सीधा interim order को मानवी की ना करो. मो logically जाओ, interim order फॉर पछर जाओ. Interim order के कौन दे दी थी बस interim order logically मो देखबी ना interim order को देखबी. Interim order can go at any time. ऐसे दिन रहिलानी. But the basic questions, moot question in the case is, can a person who is a diarist can be promoted to the post of tracer? Because tracer is totally a technical post. That is the moot question. Answer me that question.
My humble submission.
Much problem will not be there, my lords. It appears my learned friend has not got information, he has not got it from his senior. But the problem is, my lords, the opposite party number 4 has retired in the meantime. And not only that, he has made an application that pensionary benefits be extended to me as a diarist. And he has received all the pensionary benefit as a diarist. But I understand, I do not understand what
you are still continuing.
I am continuing.
Now what is your problem now?
My lord?
You are continuing as what?
I am not getting the benefit of the scale of pay increment, etc. I am getting the basic scale of pay of tracer. They are not giving me the increment. They are not giving my pay fixation, etc.
Attached to that tracer.
Exactly, my lord. And I do not understand what my lord friend says.
I think he.
My lords, I understand the query, but
you understand my query. My query is, if a person has been appointed as a tracer, that person is denied his benefit. So forget about we are not comparing even vis-a-vis that man, forget it. But as a tracer, when he has been appointed, so the benefits and the whatever benefits attached to that post, that should be given to him. Simple.
Yes, my lord.
Then there is no question of why you appoint any person X, Y, Z. Why should
they have taken me tracer all through.
Exactly.
They are giving me the basic salary.
Question.
My lords, I bow down
you
to
do
that.
one thing, take instruction on that. Learn concept of the opposite party to take instruction as to why the present petitioner has been denied the benefit of all the service benefits of tracer, which he should have been entitled to. How many years is left?
My lords, how many years I have
left for retirement?
About 4 or 5 years, sir. I am getting what they done, giving the increment, pay fixation.
And the further, the petitioner to take instruction on why the petitioner case has not been considered for pay fixation and other benefits attached to the post.
Yes, ma'am.
এটা নেই কি আসন্তু? This is the only issue.
Yes, ma'am.
ছোট ইস্যুটা কাই সে আরো লোক পাইলা ন পাইলা we are least bothered.
And the opposite party number
But not দেলে আরো লোক
No, my lord.
compare হবো।
No, my lords.
পরে not দেবে compare হবো।
Sir, ସବୁଠୁ problem ହଉଛି କଣ?
My lords, I bow down to that, my lords. But the whole problem is.
Problem is not that, problem is
there.
theirs.
Writ application. And that interim order
Forget that rate application ছাড়া।
14 years, my lords.
Read output pending আছে
তারপর
কি?
নাই সেটা ডিসপোজ অফ হয়ে গেল in the year 14
ଆଉ ରହିଲା
আউথরে absorb করন্ত then this petition has been filed
Regularized নଥିଲା। He is not regularized.
My lord,
He was not regularized, that this man.
this man is not regularized.
No, the petitioner
Lady,
has not yet been
the
regularized.
petitioner, they are not regularizing because of the opposite party of 4. He has already retired, got the benefit as a draftsman, as a diarist.
This man has not been regularized yet. The present petitioner.
Petitioner is continuing the post of tracer in the basic scale of pay.
No,
Replace Gordon, sir. No,
they have not regularized yet.
they are not regularizing because of opposite party of 4. Though opposite
But
party
you
of
have
4
to
is
take
retired.
instruction. You have to regularize
lord,
him.
my
He has served for such a long time, you can't.
my lords.
You take instruction on
My
that
lords,
also.
my lords.
Further, the counsel for the petition, the opposite party to take instruction as to why the present petitioner has not yet been regularized for, since he has worked for such a long time without break.
Without
and-
break,
and-
yes, ma'am.
And he has been appointed on a
Due process of selection.
sanction post and by following a proper procedure for selection. Hala? Etik information upon anike asbe next time and finalize kore case ta
My lord.
lambani.
My
Hala?
lords.
And list the matter on kebe ani
That's 1 week after.
1 week after. So 8th ko rokhuchi.
My lords.
No, sir, 8th haba ଟିକେ।
Kebe ko?
8, 9, 10 पर ଯିବ। 8, 9, 10, 3 days I will be absent.
Okay, 12, 13,
12, 13.
12, 12.
Sorry, I was just held up in another call.
So I have asked some questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So 2-3 questions. First is, since a person has been engaged as a tracer by following a duly selection procedure,
My lord.
and he has worked for such a long time, why this person has not yet been regularized? First
Ma'am.
question. Second question, and a similarly placed person, not similarly placed, a dissimilarly placed person
Ma'am.
who didn't have any even technical qualification, he has been given appointment as tracer, and he has been and at the cost of his, regularization.
Ma'am.
So he has not got the benefit. The other man now he has retired. So at this stage, at least you try to regularize him, and whatever benefit attached to that post will give him. Khatam.
My lord.
So that is the only thing you take instruction on that.
I'll take
Instruction.
Because this man has already worked from 1989.
No, I understand.
Such a long time he has
No,
worked.
I
And
understand.
uninterruptedly, and it was not that he was a backdoor entrance.
No.
He has been properly, he has
He-
faced the interview and got selection.
Yes, my lord. He has faced the interview and
So
got.
take instruction and
I'll
I
take
hope that
instruction.
will be positive instruction and then man problem. will solve.
I'll try to get positive.
So I-
Otherwise, we'll leave it to your lordship.
No, don't leave me to me. Very often
No,
without
because my lord,
without leaving also you should do something.
No, my lord,
Yes.
what my learned senior has been saying, my lord, I also accept his
Yeah,
contention, my lord.
this is a genuine case.
Yes,
You have considered.
I'll certainly ask them, because your lordships are aware of all these corporations.
Tell them
They will
if
say you
they
get a direction
understand-
from the court, we will
Tell
implement.
them if they understand this corporation alive or dead. Alive.
No, this is an alive corporation.
Very many
It has
corporation-
been formed.
Now there is a corporation, the untimely death of corporations are very common.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying.
The last
Many.
last week, my last I was conducting,
I am
that
also-
was a dead
No,
corporation.
I am here today. Friday is my last rites for many corporation death. In corporate
sir.
petition,
Yes, my lord.
so I do the last rites.
My lord.
So therefore, I'm saying, so there are so many companies are dying companies are here. I'm doing the last rite as a Brahman.
The light company here.
Okay.
Well, I'll certainly take instruction.
Take it.
I think I will try to convince them to
Yes,
give them
please,
the
please.
benefits.
So I'm fixing it on 12th.
Yes.
12th of August. August.
You don't have any
Please.
problem?
Yeah.
12th.
No. Oblige. I'm sorry, my lord. I was a bit late.
Problem should be resolved. That is the important thing. Small break.
Opinion number one.
Petitioner taken time. Next.
Item 25,
Item number 25. I have to reconstruct the brief. I have only the rejoinder. ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ମୁଁ ଏଥିରେ ପାର୍ଟି କି କଣ କିଛି
Central Bank of India.
Central Bank
ତାହେଲେ ହେଇଥିବ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଖାଲି rejoinder ଟା ଅଛି ତ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ମୁଁ ସେଇଆ କହିଲି
ତାକୁ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦବା କଥା ନୁହେଁ ତମକୁ ଦବା କଥା
No,
ନୁହେଁ
we are there, your lordship.
my learned
What is the
speaker has
matter?
come means
ତୋତେ rejoinder ଦେଇଛି?
ନା
What is the matter?
rejoinder ବା
ଫାଇଲ ଟା ଖୋଜୁଛି
ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସାର୍ ତ ଦେବେ ଆଉ
ନାଇଁ
What is the matter about?
ସାର୍ ତ ଦେଖୁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଫାଇଲ ଟା କାଢିଦିଏ ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍
କୋଉଟା ଆଗ କରିବେ?
ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା ଆଗ ପାଇବି ସେଟା ଆଗ କରିବି
Punishment imposed on the petitioner by the
Yes,
disciplinary authority.
The petitioner was, my lord, continuing as in charge as a senior manager of Central Bank of India and was while continuing at Calcutta branch, my lord. A proceeding was
Why
initiated.
Reserve Bank of India is made a party?
Reserve Bank, because my lord, that was a matter to be connected with the Reserve Bank India, because these people are to communicate every day's transaction. That I'll show, my lord. I'll show that, because your lordship can have a look to the
Reserve Bank currency management central
currency bank sabu report diyajaye.
No, what is the
my lord, the
is there any
allegation
issue
is
with respect to the currency management?
Deposits and other transactions are reported every day
That is the
Like, sir,
every day.
by virtue of a guideline
Sir,
framed by the
just a minute, sir. Problem kar ki there was some communication, delayed communication by the branch, and according
Let's go to the charges.
charges. There are first 22923.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ 22,000 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
Nine, 1700. Achha, good. Your lordship can see the charge that was one second. Your lordship first come to, there are two cases, 17744 of 2017.
177. Okay.
17744 of 2017.
Okay. Why two cases?
Two cases because, my lord, once a charge was framed and a penalty was imposed on the bank, bank imposed that penalty on the petitioner, 50% of the petitioner. And that was challenged before the Calcutta High Court. And Calcutta High Court quashed it. And thereafter, my lords, a proceeding was initiated against the petitioner because that amount was, according to them, he did not intimate in time to the Reserve Bank of India about the deposit that came from the different sources. And that is the reason why the charge has been framed. Your lordship can have a look to the charge first.
Page.
देखिए ना सर
At page 46, my lord.
46.
No, that's
what
not
is
the
a first brief ro
No.
ना sir second brief देखुछो
No, I'm talking the first brief.
माने 22,000
17744.
17744. The charge, your lordship will kindly get it at page.
Charge देखा जाओ मुझे
ଏଥିରେ sir charge ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କି sir
it is not visible in my file.
ନା ଏଥିରେ memo ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ନା ଏଥିରେ memo ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
I have already checked all this. I don't know.
sir ଏଥିରେ memo ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି charge ଟା ବୋଧେ ଦେଇନା
That is the charge. Memo is the
ନାଇଁ
charge.
ନାଇଁ memo ରେ ଆପଣ challenge କଲେ କଲକାତା ହାଇ କୋର୍ଟ କହିଲା due procedure follow ନ କରି କରିବାଟା ଭୁଲ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ charge sheet regularly ହେଲା then the second writ petition came
No. There are two charges against.
page 62 your lordship my lord is looking at 17744
Page 62.
62 memo
Sir, ସେଇଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତ? No, next week.
ସେଟା ମଣ୍ଡେ ଆସୁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ
ନା ନା ଆଉ ଦିନେ ଆସୁ ତାହେଲେ କାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିନାହାନ୍ତି?
କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ନୋଟ୍ କରିଛି then I'll place my note, my lord.
This is the memo they questioned your lordship ultimately before the High Court, Calcutta High Court, my lord. Calcutta High Court said that without following due process, you can't impose this thing to on the
Document 3, memorandum of charges, you file it. I think it is not there.
In the second case I filed, my lord. My lord, I just
why the confusion? Let me say just let me clarify. No, I am not taking away your case.
No, you cannot take out.
I can't.
You cannot take out. You will.
Please bear with me, sir. एटा मेमो टा वाला गुटे स्टेज रे तो चार्ज फ्रेम हेई नथिला. On the basis of memo, the bank tried to recover this certain amount. He challenged before the Honorable Calcutta High Court. Calcutta High Court said that you go through a due process of law, then only bank can resort to this recovery proceeding and all that. Thereafter, the charges were framed, appeal was filed, and review was also lost. That is how he is before my lords.
Okay, he wants to take that. So give him also come with a note.
I have prepared a note. I have given it.
12, I'm fixing your 12.
My lord,
Since 12, another case is there, you can on that day. You can.
both the cases I have prepared.
12.
मैं बातें कर नहीं. Some of the day.
बोलते रहा केस टा रखला रटा.
That must be different.
नहीं confuse हे जो.
नहीं confuse भी नहीं. हम बॉस है ना. अपन बॉस है नहीं ना.
नहीं sir, you think on your side court will also agree.
12
sir बना करछे तोर अखिल गोटे so
13, 13.
Sir, ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ଗଲା ଥର 13 is only କି day only. 16.
At the same time, I have also said another thing.
Yes.
It is totally.
Your lordship gave an illustration to that also. I remember that.
We don't have a court number 13 also, that is the reason.
He was also there then.
But in Supreme Court, we have court number 13. And very, very good court. Always we used to get very good relief from court number 13.
Yes.
6 is good enough for us.
My lord may have it on 14 then.
14.
Yes, yes.
ठीक है 14.
14 दा की बार?
14 वाला बुधवार.
बुधवार. ठीक है जी तो.
तमन की चौची की.
14 की असुविधा नहीं. Yes. Okay, ठीक है जी 14.
And I'll come with a short note on that day.
Yeah, please.
Sir,
You also give me a note. Mr. Sadangi, you also give me a note.
नहीं.
I will, your lordship.
So that can be finished on that.
I know suddenly he will try to confuse, but I want to, I am not the confused.
I am not getting confused on
Yes,
this.
I know.
So long as I am not confused, it's no problem.
Now, why Reserve Bank was made a party, your lordship?
I understood that. I understood. Now, initially I didn't understand.
Because that was the.
On the basis of the circular, amount was sought to be deducted. Last case.
Okay, next.
Kete gule page na.
Item 26.
One password.
26.
One password.
26, sir.
Sir.
ठीक है. 27.
26 रे sir am option.
से भी अच्छी थी. Sorry.
What is the pass की pass अब?
27 रा amar sir.
26
somebody
pass.
else.
Okay, 27.
27.
Sir, I am submitting a written note of submission with a copy to my learned friend. I have also. Here is a question, my lord. As per the scheme, your lordship can come to page annexure 1 at page 23. I'm placing 2575, my lord.
I got it. Page 23. Page 23.
Page 23. Annexure 1. The central bank wanted to have a policy decision to appoint recruitment safari karmachari sub staff, and according to that they created two processes, my lord. One is a direct process from open market. Another, those who have been continuing under the bank for either day-to-day basis or on a casual basis, they are within the age group, having they have to be permitted to appear before the selection committee, and if they are found selected, they will be appointed. Your lordship can have that page 24, clause 3.
Yes.
As a one-time measure, such temporary oblique casual workers so engaged by various branches within the guideline of central office of the management will be allowed to participate in the recruitment process for selection to the post of subordinate staff with the designation Safai Karmachari cum sub-staff and or sub-staff on full-time basis as per the eligibility criteria, along with the fresh candidates subject to fulfillment the following conditions. A, such temporary casual workers should have been engaged in subordinate cadre, including as Safai Karmachari, and have put in a minimum of 45 days yearly during a continuous period of 12 months. Age of candidates should have been between 18 to 26, relaxable, etc., when they were initially engaged as a temporary or casual worker. The age of the candidates as on the date of settlement should not have been more than 45 years. Date of settlement was, my lord, that was on 14th of August 2012. 9th of August 2012. The candidate should produce satisfactory proof acceptable to the bank in support of his or her claim of having worked with the bank on temporary or casual basis for a minimum 45 days in a continuous period of 12 months. The registration for employment with employment exchange by the candidate is preferred but not essential. Accordingly, the candidate having valid registration with employment exchange.
Now, what is the problem in this case?
The problem is, sir, there are a batch of persons, I'm confined to first. He started working as a casual worker by the bank with the year 2008.
Okay.
And since he was having the eligibility as per this advertisement or this notification, he applied for the post of appointment as a regular.
So you are appearing for one person.
Minus, I'm appearing for 5 persons. Those are in the list.
Okay.
But I'm first submitting the one first case. Since he was continuing there, he made an application. He was asked to appear before the selection committee, and he was selected and appointed. And the appointment was first for temporary basis, and he was also confirmed, made regular.
What is the problem?
Problem is, by laws, they say that you submitted a false certificate. Yes, false certificate so far as your educational qualification is concerned.
Okay.
As a result of which a proceeding was initiated. In the proceeding, they decided that the certificate that was given is a false certificate. Not a correct certificate. Or a genuine certificate, by laws. Let us go to the worst. It's a false certificate. I'll go to the worst. And accordingly, their services were terminated.
So you have approached for that purpose.
Yes. I made an appeal. Having been unsuccessful in the appeal, I preferred a review.
Now the moot question is whether your certificate is genuine or false.
My lord, my moot question is the certificate is not required at all.
Why?
Because that was required that you are to pass up to class 8 or that was necessary for the freshers.
But even if for class 8 means why? There is a class 8 means there is a requirement.
No, sir, it is not required because what they need.
Sir, if it is 8 pass is there, so it is a requirement.
Sir, like those who have been continuing and have come as for regularization, that is necessary. Class 8 and onwards necessary.
So the open market they is not required.
No, they will have to, if they are not having they have to give a test for their English or Hindi or their language.
No, class,
that is
class
why
8 pass, 7 plus something must be there.
Like that is why I was pressing the conditions.
No, sir. How can you say the requirement is?
I am not in that.
Not there, sir.
I am in on that. I am that I have been continuing for the last 4 to 5 years.
May have continued. I'm not on that. I'm saying on that.
That essential
When the question, where the question is that you have produced some fake certificate, it's further. I'm not decided.
That was for the
Okay.
purpose
So
of,
now the question is, if there is certificate, there is a requirement, therefore you have to produce a
certificate was requirement for one reason, my lords. That
Whatever may be the reason, but second, there was a requirement. There was a requirement of certificate for class 8
No, my lord.
or 7th, whatever.
No, my lord, not for class. It is for the age. Maximum this
Even
can
for
be taken as
even for the
age.
age.
Can be age.
Okay, it is for the age. Suppose let's take it for age. So that again, that should be a genuine document.
So, my lords, what I submit, if suppose it is found that the age which was to be in between, at the time when I joined as a casual worker, I was to be within 22 to 26 years. And when the selection was made,
But from which document that will be ascertained?
my lord, those
Which document? There must be some
Yes,
school living
the
certificate or birth certificate. Many people may not be having birth certificate, but school living may be there.
they do not dispute my date of birth.
But dispute the document.
Document, my lord.
That is it.
And after working for 10 to 15 years, my lord, what I was relying on, my lord, that is I have attached in my written note of submission. The log of different courts that has been settled. No doubt, that's a incorrect one. The incorrect, that is giving the certificate or wrong certificate may not be acceptable. But what they say, this punishment is too harsh. After working for 15 years, and when the certificate is required, let us say for the purpose of age, and they don't dispute that I was not within the age, what the different courts, including the Honorable Apex Court, has settled, that they have committed mistake. They are all class 4 employees or the entry level people, but the punishment of removal from service is highly disproportionate.
Which is the document?
My lord, ଦଉଛି ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଦେବି ନା ନଦେଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଡଙ୍ଗାରେ ଆମେ ଦିଟାରେ ମୁଁ ସେଟା ପଛରେ
Which case?
ସାର୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ସାର୍
No, Supreme Court first जान
Supreme Court that is they are relying on.
Ranjit Thakur.
Yes, Ranjit Thakur. Ranjit Thakur versus that is Justice Venkatacharya's judgment, and that was relied on both by Calcutta High Court.
It is something else, I think. There is something on the Arms Act, sorry, the Army Act, I'm sorry, Army Act.
That
Section 41 produces the material when proceeding vitiated participating officer who was punished, accused, whether amounts to bias, soldier refusing to eat.
Minus what they say, is it disproportionate?
Soldier disobeying the order, and soldier was not eating food. That was something else.
My lord, relying on this order of the Honorable Apex Court, your lordship will kind of a look to the, I know my lord will say that Panigrahi High Court case, my lord will say
The
that
first Supreme Court. So love Supreme Court.
but it has relied on Supreme Court, my lord.
Let's
And
see
so
that
also
Supreme Court.
Calcutta High Court, my lord.
So let's see Supreme Court first.
Because they have relied on this.
Here in this case, the Supreme Court case, there was an issue of procedural impropriety.
That was
That was the main reason why that case was.
here they have relied on. They're highly disproportionate, they say.
No, disproportionate is not. Here in this case, there was a procedural impropriety, and because of that only they have allowed. Procedure was not followed properly.
On the basis of minus other two judgments which have given that on the central bank cases. There also the certificate
that-
was
Tumpa de.
Rupade, yes.
What does it say?
Rupade and also Rupade
Not Rupane, Tumpa.
Kupa. And also that case of Telangana, that is also relating to that bank matter.
But the same thing, there also there was fake certificate.
Yes.
Telangana, which matter? Which is the
Madam, that is at that is read petitions, your lordship, the second page, first judgment I have attached. That is read petitions, number of cases. They also.
Oh, Shabali.
It has been called petition that appointed Safari Karmachari comes sub staff. There also they found that they were to be made regular, and they relying on the Honorable Supreme Court decision. They said, no doubt the punishment they are entitled to, but they wanted.
What is the finding of that Telangana judgment?
Telangana judgment by laws finding, you also will kindly get it at
Page 9.
At running page 8 of that.
The punishment of dismissal is 2 hours.
No doubt, but first line. At your also will get it.
Okay. Written note of submission.
My lord, in the third case, all are common. I have given judgments of the Supreme Court, 2022, paragraph 15, your lordship may see. That is 23183 of 17.
Give me.
Again, more copy of the country. I'm did judgment deji. In the present case, the original writ petitioner was dismissed from service by the disciplinary authority of producing the fabricated stroke fake stroke false SSLC school living certificate. Producing the false stroke fake certificate is a grave misconduct. Rules grave misconduct. They file that. The question is one of a trust. How can an employee who has produced a fake and forged marksheet or certificate, that too at the initial stage of appointment, be trusted by the employer? Whether such a certificate was material or not, and or had any bearing on the employment or not, is immaterial. The question is not of having an intention or mens rea. The question is producing the fake or stroke false certificate. Therefore, in our view, the disciplinary authority was justified in imposing the punishment of dismissal from service.
That was for a direct recruitment.
Another judgment is there I am giving, my lord, of 2015 8 SCC 368, same thing, my lord.
Where give both of you give a note.
I have annexed in my counter affidavit, my lord. I am appearing for
this small, boiled down to a small issue.
I will take 2-3 minutes, my lord. This judgment my senior is relying on. If your lordship goes to page 8 of 8, the matter was remanded to the disciplinary authority because the certificate which was allegedly fake was not proved. It was not the manner in which my learned senior put forth that disproportionate he was exonerated. No.
Here, what are the,
yes.
I want to know one.
Two more things I want to show your lordship on facts. When he was saying about eligibility criteria, my lord. Here, my lord. Eligibility as to educational qualification and age is as follows. Educational qualification, minimum age and standard pass. That is there. So that is a German document. Secondly, my lord, another thing at Annexure 2, where that offer of appointment was made, that contained a clause. Notwithstanding what is stated in foregoing paras, your services are liable to be terminated with appropriate notice if it is revealed at any time after your appointment that the information stock particulars furnished by you to the bank in the application for securing appointment or in connection therewith are materially incorrect or false, or any information stock particulars called for the bank or otherwise are found to be suppressed. So these are his letters which he has annexed, my lord. Another thing, my lord, I want to show. This grave misconduct.
I have one clarification I want to know from you. The certificate what he produced, which is alleged to be the fake document.
Yeah.
How did you prove that?
My lord, in my counter, I have given the headmaster has told it is a fake one. Yes, that I have annexed.
headmaster's statement. They have taken, they have not
No, in-
examined it. My lords, I just one thing. Clause 3 of that settlement, that is meant, all A, B, C, D, they are all meant for taking persons who have been continuing as a sub-staff, daily basis or anything. What other qualifications are required by law, that is for freshers.
No, no, question is not that, sir. Question is the breach of trust.
Well, my lords,
Question is that, see, once you are just signing there with the declaration that all the documents what I have given is all true to the best of my knowledge and belief, blah, 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 blah.
that is
So
not
you are
there, sir.
signing.
That is not there.
Even if there, he
No,
there,
but what is that? No, that is for those who are appearing in the direct recruitment. We are
No,
not the
sir,
direct
even if
recruitment.
not there,
We are
not
we are
such
only-
clause.
My lord, I have given his
So
application
why you are
form. There he has signed in my counter.
That application
Application
form is
form is
there.
annexed.
Your lordship, what my learned senior says, it was not a direct recruitment, one-time measure to regularize the
I know,
irregular
I know,
people.
I have read it.
One
My lord,
Irregular
two
people.
processes. One is the regularization, those
I
are
understood
continuing,
there
others
there
are
are
fresh
two
candidates.
processes, yes, I know.
Fresh
So there is-
candidates.
It
that
does
is
not
one-
speak
because
of
they
fresh
have been
candidates.
serving for such a long time, so there was one time measure to regularize them.
My lord, the mode of appointment is immaterial. What is material is the eligibility condition which applies to all. And another condition is appointment letter and there. which
Okay,
says-
give your note. Okay.
My lord,
My lord, I will take your lordship to 2 minutes, my lord.
Okay.
5, the clause 5 speaks about educational qualification. That what my friend was saying. 8 standard par, so equivalent higher
You are
qualification.
from?
I am for the 3 cases in this.
I am for
First
two.
case,
No, no, you are for the bank.
bank.
Yes, we are
bank.
both for bank, my lord.
He is in 2 and
I am in two. He is
no,
in
no,
three cases.
case number. ko.
Joint venture against me.
Because all are on similar.
Nine.
They were all tagged together. So it will be convenient for your lordship to pass.
Doesn't matter,
One
sometimes.
point of law.
Then your lordship, my friend also placed notwithstanding that liable to be terminated, that clause is there. Now, if your lordship would look at my counter affidavit, specifically that it was proved through a departmental proceeding, and the headmaster says it. I'm placing it with reference to the above subject. I am to confirm that no student.
Which page?
Sir, at a more of first case, sir. So 25,775.
সেই তো Who
Sir,
page? Who page?
ଏଥିରେ ଅଛି sir ମୋର counter affidavit ର page 7 ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ document ଟା ଦେଇଥିଲେ,
Okay.
and this document was sent to
This is
the
okay, this is the document given by him.
him. Headmaster को पठागला page 8 रे. Headmaster replies with reference to the above subject, I am to confirm that no student in the above name and particulars furnished in the enclosed copy of the TC was reading in this school. Further, the serial number of the TC and the date of admission does not match with our TC book. This is for information. It's not a question, my lord, one time whether your lordship would consider. Question is taken away some eligible candidate job at the cost of this falsehood, my lord. Maybe this falsehood has helped him or not. We are not on that, your lordship. Now it is a question of trust, as your lordship said.
Yeah.
He would have got it. If he was not there, he would have got it. Somebody else would have got it.
No, nobody could have got it. Nobody.
The genuine person might have been missed out in the process. So he's usurped that, your lordship.
I want,
Those two
And
judges, please.
please give your judgment and note.
Judgment I have already
Okay.
given. I'll give
Order
you
is
that,
up.
my lord.
Minus 2 minutes.
7 days, my lord.
Again, page 23. Annexure 1.
Seithiro na?
Say.
Annexure 1.
1 and 2, first page.
Hmm.
Direct recruitment, roster maintenance, etc. My lord, that is the name, etc. That is the condition for direct.
Excluding
That is not
Safai
a
Karmachari.
man,
Sir,
man, inherit,
Like-
these are not the issues.
Excluding
Issue is-
Safai Karmachari.
Sir, issue is
Don't try to
basically-
interrupt. That
Issue is basically whether the certificate given by you, it is a genuine certificate or an ingenuine certificate. If it is a fake certificate and you have given, you have breached the trust. That is the question.
clause 3. Clause 1, 2 for the direct recruitment, sir. Clause 2 for one-time measure that comes for the persons who are continuing.
That nobody.
For them, my lord, there is no
I am not
requirement.
disputing that.
There is no requirement. All these things what my learned friends are telling.
But there is also no requirement of giving a fake certificate.
That's correct. That was only for the age. And there is no
Even
dispute,
for the age.
my lord, there is no dispute that we are not within the age.
Okay.
And that has taken note of in other 2 decisions, my
Okay,
lord.
please, give me that note.
Sir, note will furnish within
7 days.
See, you High Court ର judgment ଗୁଡାକ rely କରିବା ଗୋଟେ danger ହେଲା ଯାଇକିରି କୋଉଠି ଡିଗ୍ରୀରେ ପଡିଥିବ କୋଉଠି ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟରେ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିବ ସେଟା ଆପଣ ନ ଜାଣିଲେ rely କରିବା danger. That is the why I always ask for Supreme Court.
No, sir, they have relied on the.
ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ସେ ପଡିଥିବ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ ମାନେ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ SEC ରେ ଏତେ ଜଣା ପଡେନି ୟାର ଯୋଉ ମନୁପାତ୍ର I don't rely on
Don't endorse.
lot of
Yeah, yeah.
କିନ୍ତୁ ଜଣା ପଡେ ଯେ କୋଉଠି ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲେ ତାର ମାନେ ବଟନ ଗୁଡାକ ଅଛି ସେଥିରେ ଶୋ
My lord, I was doing one matter of PMLA surface High Court override before the Honorable Justice Jaswant Singh. Delhi High Court told PMLA will override surface. He told give the judgment. I told my lord, it is stayed by Supreme Court.
That's what I'm saying. So एक केस से जाएगी सेट स्टे न होती बोली की कोई
Before we part with that, your lordship, that my son senior submitted 3 judgments, and one is strongly relying on the central bank Tumpade.
that see Telangana judgment is helping him, but the question is that judgment we don't know the fate there.
That I'm to verify, my lord.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
ତ ସେଥିରେ ସାର୍ ଏଥିରେ ହେଇଛି ସେ ରିମାଣ୍ଡ କରିଦେଲେ ଡିସିପ୍ଲିନାରୀ ଅଥରିଟି।
ଠିକ ଅଛି, we'll see. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ ନୋଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କେବେ ଦେବେ 7th August ଆପଣ ରହିବେ
2nd ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ହବ।
ସାର୍ ରହିବେନି ବୋଧେ
15 days कर ମୁଁ ରହୁନି ମଝିରେ ଦିନ।
ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି 12 ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 12 ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଖାଲି ତ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଏ ଦେବା କଥା।
ଛୋଟା
ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ସାର୍ ଯିବ ଜଲ୍ଦି
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ସେଟା ମୁଁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି 12 ରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ସେଟା ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଟୁ
ହଉ 14th ରେ ସାର୍ କରା
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଭାରି ଇଗର ଅଛନ୍ତି ବିଲ୍ ଟା ପାଇଯିବେ ବୋଲିଲା
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍
ଆଉ ରହିବେ ସୋ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ୱେଟ୍
ଆପଣ ତ କିଛି ବିଲ୍ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ଆସି ନଥା
ନାଇଁ ପଇସା ମତେ କହିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ କହିଲି କହିଥିଲି
okay
my lord may have it on 20th
20th
yes
ସେ ଦିନ
20th 21st I know 20th will be difficult, my lord may have it on 21st
ନୋଟ ଟା ଦେବେ ଆଉ ଖାଲି ତ ନୋଟ ଦେବାର ଅଛି
14th ରେ ଆସୁ ଆପଣ
ନାଇଁ ନା 14 ମୁଁ ଦେଇ ପାରିବି
okay ଠିକ ଅଛି ନୋଟ ଖାଲି ନୋଟ
20 ନାଇଁ 21st is right
21st
okay 21st कर दीजिए next
Item 28.
my name I am appearing in 3 cases in this category.
Our respective powers.
but note ना देले भी मैं लिखी पारिबी that's but I want you to give the note
No, this is for the learned secretaries.
no this is for you आप लोगों का आदत डालने के लिए
Sir, खाली
नहीं वो तो सर ठीक है
this is for making you habituated to giving note this should be habit
ଆପଣ ରିଜଲ୍ଟ ବି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
that's what the reason
what I would like to submit your lordship individually order गुड़ा हबस ये जो presently आज ये adjourn date टा हला let it be reflected in each of the cases
Master case ଅଛି ତ
Individually order.
for his personal benefit individual order ହେଲେ ସେଟା benefit
କାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲକ କରିବି ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ କାଇଁ କରିବି
it's not a question of benefit two
ଆପଣ
separate councils
ପାଞ୍ଚଟା କେସ୍ ଏକା ହେଲା ପାଞ୍ଚଟା କେସ୍ ରେ ବିଲ୍
two separate councils are appearing my lord that's why
ଲେଖା ହେଇ ପାରିବନି କି
that will be cumbersome for that you have to
No.
look at the order
we'll take
ନହେଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଭାଇନା ଛାଡ଼ିଦେବେ ମୋ ନାଁରେ 5 ଟଙ୍କା କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନାହିଁ
ସେମିତି ନାହିଁ sir nothing financial
ସେମିତି ନାହିଁ ନହେଲେ ମୋର ତାଙ୍କର
it is
ଦିଟା
fixed
ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
that, sir.
ତେଣୁ ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ବାଲା ବେଟର ନା
ଆମେ ଯାହା କହିବୁ କୋର୍ଟ ଲାଇନ୍ କରିବେ sir simple request
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଏମିତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ ନାହିଁ କେମିତି କହୁଛୁ ଆପଣ ଟାଇମ ମାଗିଲେ ମୁଁ ଦେଲି ନାହିଁ କରିବେ କେମିତି କହୁଛୁ this is allegation
Millard.
Item 28.
In this case, Millard, the petitioner challenged the rejection order in Millard's extending the benefit of. No, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
ଏଇଟା କେତେ ନମ୍ବର
28.
Affidavit.
28 yes Philip Jojo
Your Lordship has heard this matter,
yes
keeping in view of the Supreme Court decision, the Sila Kumar Jain, Asghar Ibrahim, and the other decision is Sasikala Devi. There actually what has happened, actually this pension regulation was the subject matter of challenge, where they have saved in 95, there was a circular. If anybody who has not applied for a pension scheme, he cannot get the VRS. So they asked us to tender our resignation. So we resigned. In 2010, that was in 2007, 2010, they brought another circular that those who have not filled the pension scheme, they should make an application. When we made the application, they said, no, your application cannot be considered. Since it's a similar case, the matter was carried to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, what is the period of service you have rendered? The period of service is material here. If you are entitled to pension as per the period of service, nobody can deny your the pension benefit. That is what all the four Supreme Court
What is
decisions
the
say.
period of service required?
Yes, sir.
You are for the
I'm for the opposite party bank. Yes.
bank,
Yes.
okay.
The
What is the
development
period of
is-
service required?
The development is that.
And he has more than
Really,
30 years of service.
He is the employee of H12 Syndicate Bank. During 2000.
How does it matter? आप लोग merge करोगे तो-
I am just submitting that.
If so many people are, so many banks are merged, then what is it for?
As per the circular minutes of the H12 Syndicate Bank, the employees, those who have resigned from service, they are not entitled to get the pension minutes. But
Supreme Court
ultimately,
has said
after
no.
merger-
Sir,
I'm-
Supreme
I'm
Court
just-
has resigned, resignation matter.
I'm just submitting that. After merger minutes, now minutes what I have submitted on the last occasion, we have come with a circular minutes. I have also filed affidavit to that effect, because on the last occasion I filed a memo. Your lordship minutes told that, Mr. Udgata, you just filed a affidavit to that effect. Because under Annexure 7, we have rejected his application for getting minutes pension, because minutes, as per the circular of the H12 Syndicate Bank, he was not entitled to get any pension. Now, as per the present circular minutes, which has come minutes on 12/6/24 minutes, as per the bipartite settlement minutes.
Page 8.
Yes, minute. Affidavit minutes. Let's wait. Minutes. As per this particular present circular minutes, we have already given a minutes letter that you please opt for minutes pension. Now he can apply for pension minutes. So in view of that minutes, he can apply for the pension minutes. We can consider the same minutes. There is no bar even.
Which paragraph we have written there?
Sir, just a glance on page 4. Page 4 of my affidavit. Today's filed affidavit minutes.
Page 4.
4 minutes.
So there, you are now extending them then.
Exactly.
It is not the extension as such matter. If you also kind of look at inner page 4, the 12/6/2024 letter, very cleverly it has been drafted. So they want to take out all those cases which is pending. If you also looks at third paragraph.
As per available record.
Accordingly, the competent authority has permitted to implement extend the option of pension in terms of joint note, bipartite settlement dated 8/3/24, so and so, on the following terms and condition. Kindly mark those things, Marat. Who
Has he
agrees
applied-
to refund the bank, the entire bank's contribution, second paragraph, provident fund along with accrued interest thereon received by them at the time of their resignation letter, or the bank, who agrees to execute undertaking as draft provided to the bank. The next page. Further, all such eligible resignation employee, as mentioned above, their spouses, eligible family members shall be entitled to pension if exercise the option subject to the following condition. Pension will be paid prospectively from the month following the month in which bank receives bank contribution towards provident fund. Then C also, pension shall be computed as per the applicable provision of pension regulation as applicable to relevant bipartite settlement joint note. Then again, next paragraph is also important for it. Further, the association union employees who have initially legal proceeding for on behalf of the former employer, that is pending for the court of law, on the right of the former employer who has resigned from the service of the bank to opt for pension is directly or indirectly one of the issues considered by concerned court authority having jurisdiction and power. Sir, all these things are rigors on me, sir. I am entitled to from the day I made an application in 2010. The matter is pending. So my case is independent. This is prospectively anybody who wants to come, they should file.
Minutes under these minutes.
They
circular
cannot
minutes,
say you apply and you will get it.
Under this circular, we have already minutes given a letter to apply for, but in spite of the fact that he has received this particular letter minutes, he has not yet minutes applied for this term. Secondly, minutes, as your lordship knows, minutes, the pension consists of minutes, the own contribution and the bank contribution minutes. In respect of resigned employee minutes, we minutes provided minutes, all the minutes bank contribution minutes. No, the contribution given by them. So he has to submit that contribution. Then we can consider for the extension of the pension minutes. So unless until he deposit the same and apply for the minutes pension, we cannot consider the same minutes as per the circular minutes.
So he is
That,
required to deposit whatever he has taken back.
Exactly. That is own contribution.
So kindly have a look at the Supreme Court decision, my lord.
Just. Yes, good judge. Supreme Court.
Page 33, your lordship looks at of the brief.
33.
Yes. Page 33, clause 3, modality for new option. That was in 2010, 16/9/2010, my lord. Kind of visualize. Employees who were in service of the bank prior to 29/9/95 retired on or after 27/4/2010 exercise an option in writing within 60 days from 17/9/2010 on or before 15/11/2010 to become a member of the pension fund. I made an application under this. This was the subject matter of challenge because there is one other clause, if your lordship turns to the next page, page 34. Page 34, ballot, which was the subject matter of challenge for the Supreme Court.
That case, that new person, old person, there is some judgment.
Sir?
There is some judgment, there is a pending, na? The new pension scheme, old pension scheme, something there, Supreme Court.
Supreme Court, that is different, but here it's different. If your lordship looks at page 34.
Yes, 34.
Clause 7, last sentence. Clause 7, my lord. Likewise, employees who have gone on VRS under the existing VRS scheme and those who have resigned from the service of the bank are also not eligible to opt for pension scheme. Am I clear, my lord? This was the subject matter of challenge. Supreme Court says, no, you cannot restrict.
Then minutes likewise, employees.
So just a minute, sir.
Which is the judgment?
So that Sila Kumar Jain, paragraph 12 and 13. Paragraph 12 and 13, if you also look at.
Yes.
Referring to the decision of Union of India and Colonel P.S. Bhargav, the respondent joined the Army Dental Corps Corporation. Therefore, he served on various capacities as specialist. On 2/1/84, he wrote a letter requesting permission to resign from service with effect to 34/84 from an early date. His resignations were accepted by the communication dated 24/7/84. He was released from service. He was also informed that he shall not be entitled to gratitude, pension, leave, pending resignation, and travel concession. On receipt of the letter, he wrote another letter stating that he was not interested in leaving the service. This was followed by another letter in 28/84, praying for the authority to cancel the permission to resign. These letters were written to the respondent because he realized that he would be deprived of pension gratuity as a consequence of resignation. This consequent letter, since were not accepted, respondent was struck off from the role on 24/8/84. Once an officer has to credit his minimum period of qualification service, this minimum qualification service is material merit. He earns a right to get pension. As the regulation stands, that right to get pension can be taken only if order is passed in regulation 3 to 6. The aforesaid authority would show that court will have to construe the statutory provision in case to find out whether termination of service of an employee was a termination by way of resignation or a termination by a voluntary
In
retirement.
each case.
While construing the statutory provision, court will have to keep the mind and purpose of statutory provision. The general purpose of pension scheme 1995, read as a whole, is to grant pensionary benefit to employees who has rendered service in the insurance company as retired after putting the qualifying service in insurance company. Clause 20 to 30 of the pension scheme 95 cannot be construed as to deprive an employee of an insurance company such as appellant who was put in the qualifying service of pension, who was voluntarily given up his service after serving 90 days notice. It's a case of resignation. Court has said, no, you cannot deprive. Same thing in Asghar Ibrahim's case. 2015 volume 6 SCC, 13 volume SCC. I'm giving another copy minute.
Because now it is not disputed minutes, because in the circular minutes, we have also stated that those who have completed 20 years of service minutes in consonance with the Supreme Court judgment minutes. So there is no dispute.
So para 13 kindly see, my lord. Paragraph 13. The appellant ought not to have deprived of pension benefits merely because he styled his termination of service as resignation, or because there was no provision of retired voluntary at the time. The commendable object of the pension rule is to extend benefit to a class of people to tide over the crisis and vicissitudes of old age, and if there are some inconsistencies between the statutory provision and the avowed objective of the statute, so as to discriminate between the beneficiary with the class and the end of justice obligates us to palliate the difference between the two, reconcile them as far as possible. We will be fulfilling in our duty if we go by the letter and not by the laudatory spirit of statutory provision and the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 14 of the Constitution. Then paragraph 16, they have referred to another judgment, paragraph 16, my lord. We thus hold that termination of service of the appellant in essence was voluntary retirement within the ambit of Rule 31 of the pension rules. The appellant is entitled to pension provided he fulfills the condition of refunding of the entire amount of the corporate contribution to the Provident Fund along with interest accrued thereon as provided in the Pension Rule 1995. Considering his use not explained in proper reason on a part of appellant in approaching the court, we limit the benefit of arrear pension payable to the appellant to 3 years preceding the date of petition filed with the High Court. These arrear pensions should be paid to the appellant in one installment within 4 weeks from the date of refund of the entire amount. But that was from 2010. My application in 2010. You consider my application from 2010. Now, after 14 years, they are bringing another scheme. Say that you apply fresh. Sir, Sasikala Devi, sir, your lordship, kindly have a look at that.
Sasikala Devi there.
Yes, yes.
There is no dispute that if somebody is entitled to get in respect of the resignation, resign from service, he has to refund.
Here, High Court
So
has
it is
dismissed.
also admitted said by the parties.
He had resigned in 2010.
10.
Now you are saying some
2007.
Some new policy has been devised by the organization and you apply on the new
2024.
policy. That's not correct.
No, I'm just submitting.
You can say, okay, whatever you have taken, then you
When he has
apply.
resigned from service, there is no policy minutes. Now after merger, there is another policy minutes.
The para 15 kindly see that Sasikala. Para 15 minute. It is our opinion abundantly clear that beneficial provision of a pension scheme of pension regulation interpreted rather liberally so as to promote the object under a scheme rather than denying benefit due to beneficiaries under such provision. In cases where an employee has requisite year of qualification of service for grant of pension, where he could under the service condition of application, 6 voluntary retirement, the benefit of pension has been allowed by treating purported resignation. Kindly mark this word, my lord. Purported resignation to be a request for voluntary retirement. We see no compelling reason for doing so, even in the present case, which an opinion is the essence of case, the deceased employee seeks voluntary retirement rather than resignation. I applied for voluntary retirement.
Yes.
He refused, saying that you resign, I resign. This has been treated as voluntary retirement. That was in 2010, now you come forward in 2024, say we have granted you benefit to apply.
Give the note. Give a note.
No, I'm just clarifying the position.
Yes.
The position that whether minutes as per this present circular minutes, those who have completed 20 years minutes service minutes.
Sir, I understood, sir. Give a note.
And second thing, minutes, he has to refund. The contribution was already received by him.
Because of the new policy.
No, minutes. As per the Supreme Court
Anyway,
judgment.
let's.
As per the Supreme Court judgment.
Okay, Supreme Court judgment.
What referred by my
Give a note. Both of you.
minutes, what judgment referred by my senior minutes, it also says that minutes, he has to refund.
Okay, I'll then deal with that issue. So you give your note,
Minutes.
both of you.
All right.
I'm fixing for giving note on fifth, by fifth.
Tikhe pare.
How can be take पर कौन अच्छी इधर दीपे तो लिखी देवे ऐसे कौन
Ninth, say so for ninth.
आपण ऐसे also आउची उड़े बेटे 2 पेज लिखी हुई है इधर fifth sixth
Say so ninth. Say so third.
Sir, page 33 खाली से जो provision टा कहूँ से भी already is there. Page 33.
ninth ठीक है
It says
Right,
report
okay.
within 30 days after expiring the period of 60 days.
ठीक you
Again.
very good note. So ninth for
That's
note.
really our circular in conformity with
ठीक है
the
सर
judgment.
ninth
There
for
is no-
note, ninth for note. Next
Item 29.
29.
Petition for amendment, with the technical defect, have challenged the order for disciplinary authority and appellate authority. What is the prayer portion, the order for disciplinary authority, I have not, no prayer was.
Okay.
For that, I
You have filed.
filed the amendment petition. The amendment may be allowed,
Petition is allowed and the
I will file consultation.
necessary
Consultation.
considered petition filed. Place the matter on 13th August.
Right.
Next.
Item 30.
Dismiss from next week when I'm not feeling well, my lord.
Okay, sir, next. 16th August. 16th August next.
31.
31.
My lord, yes, of a family pension, lordship directed to produce the service record of the medicine. ମୁଁ କିଛି ଡିଟେଲ ସବମିଶନ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି ମୁଁ
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିଲେ
ହଁ ଏବେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଦେଲି
କଣ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି
ମୁଁ କିଛି ମୋର ସର୍ଭିସ ଟା ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା 61 ରୁ 61 ରୁ ମାନେ ସେଇ କାଲକୁଲେସନ ଟା ବି ଅଛି 61 ରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଲା ସେ 61 ରୁ 81 ସେ ସର୍ଭିସ ଟା 20 years
20 years age
ଲାଇନମ୍ୟାନ ବି
81 ରେ ହେଲେ ନା B
ହଁ 61 ରୁ ମାନେ ସେଇଟା କାଲକୁଲେସନ ଟା ଅଛି 39 ରେ 14/8 61 ରୁ 4/2 81 ଲାଇନମ୍ୟାନ ବି
ଆପଣ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
ହଁ ମୁଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ
ହଁ
ଯେ ସେ 81 ରୁ 88 ଇରେଗୁଲାର ପୁରା ସର୍ଭିସ ଟା ପୁରା ରେଗୁଲାର ଥିଲା କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଇଂ ସର୍ଭିସ ଲାଇନମ୍ୟାନ ବି ନାଇଁ ତାକୁ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ତାପରେ
ଟିକେ
ମାନେ 61 ରୁ 81 କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଇଂ ସର୍ଭିସ ଏଜ ଲାଇନମ୍ୟାନ ବି
ସାର୍ ମତେ କନଫ୍ୟୁଜ କରନ୍ତୁନି ପୁରା କ୍ଲିୟରଲି କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ
when did you join
14/8/61
joined on 14/1961 as what
एज लाइनमैन बी
lineman B ठीक
B.
है right B तापरे
तर एटा
it continued up to 1981
तर इट रेंडेड अप टू 4/2 81
लाइनमैन बी रे चलले
लाइनमैन भी
4 2 1 रे कोन हेले
Dismissal manner.
हाँ?
ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସେ ଦେଇଛି ଆନ୍ସର କରୁଛି କହୁଛି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି
टर्मिनेटेड व्हेन
ହଁ ସେଇ ଟର୍ମିନେସନ ଟା
केबे हेले क्या कंफ्यूज कर रहे हो एक लिटिल नोट ऑफ सबमिशन तो बना लो
ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି
भाई
ହଁ ସେ ନୋଟିଂ ରେ ଅଛି ରିଟିନ୍ ସବମିଶନ
अब एते कहीं बोलुछन ताले
हाँ,
आपण तो बराबर कहबा
ସବୁ
କଥା
ତ ଅଛି ମୋର କିଛି ମୁଁ କ୍ଲେମ କିଛି କରୁନି ଓନ୍ଲି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପେନସନ ଟା ସର୍ଭିସ ଟା ଇରେଗୁଲାର ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ରେଗୁଲାରେସନ ହେଲେ ମୁଁ ମିନିମମ ପେନସନ ଟି ପାଇବି ଆଉ ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୋର ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ ରିଟା ଏଲାଉ ହେଇଥିଲା ପେଜ 88 Madam, allowed. नो 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 रिप्रेजेंटेशन नुहे ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ପଢୁଛି ମାଇଲର ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା
रोंदो टर्मिनेटेड केबे हेले
ସେଇ 4 2
टर्मिनेट को पे
टर्मिनेशन ମୁଁ ପଢୁଛି
कौन पे हेले
ଆଜ୍ଞା
कौन पे
ହଁ ହଁ yes ମାଇଲର
व्हाट इज द रीजन
reason for by that time I was my undergoing जो leprosy so leprosy हाँ ସେଇଟା ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି for 76 ରୁ 78 ଲିଭ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା ଦେଇ ନଥିଲା ବଟ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଅଣ୍ଡର ଦି ପୁରୁଲିଆ ଲେପ୍ରୋସି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ତାପରେ ସେଇଠି ସେ କଣ କଲେ
के सर अटकुन आप स्टेप बाय स्टेप
କହିଦିଏ
ଯିବେ ନା
କହିଦିଏ
अब एमती सब महाभारत स्टोरी
ତିନିଟା
वाला सुनेले हम
ତିନିଟା ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ରେ କହିଦଉଛି
so you have been tormented because of leprosy
ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଲେପ୍ରୋସି
on 1981
ନାଇଁ
so
ସେଇ
you have actually worked for it how many 10 years
ନାଇଁ 61 ରୁ 81
sorry I'm sorry 20
20 years.
slightly 20 years
20 years
less than
20 years ହଁ ଆନେ ମତେ ସେ 4 ରୁ 81 ରେ ଟର୍ମିନେଟ କରିଦେଲେ ମୁଁ ଯେହେତୁ ସର୍ଭିସ ଟା ରେଣ୍ଡର କରିପାରିଲି
pension period minimum pension
10 years ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଟିକେ କହୁଛି ଅଛି ସେଇଠି
sir ଟିକେ no ନା ଟିକେ I let her what is she
10 years of service, but my lord, after dismissal on 81, on the same same day, he has been appointed as a watchman.
yes
81 to 88 পর্যন্ত he কাম করছেন।
watchman again must be in a different way I mean
Yes,
dismissal
my lord.
for a watchman it may be
He is asking
temporarily
for the
something
regulation for the period of 88 to 2000, my lord, where he cannot be given as he has not applied in applied in prescribed manner. The leave application has not been applied. No
Visually, I am not on that after the termination what post he hold the question is this 20 years he has served
Yes.
that you are not denying
No.
so if the minimum the service period is 10 years is required then if he has served more than 20 years you have to consider simple
No, my lord.
What no
81 to 88 se watchman हिसाब से काम करছেন।
ओ तो केबे टू
81 to 88.
81 को पर जाऊनी पर वन भूली जा
Praying for 88 to 2000, my lord.
तो आपण मिनिमम 20 वर्ष काम कला दियंती ना पेंशन दियंती नी केते दियंती सेठी दियंती से हिसाब 20 इयर्स चाकरी करछि से हिसाब केते खाता दियंती से 81 परटा भूली जांती
ସେଠି
And that is
allowance
the-
ହେଲେ ମିନିମମ୍ allowance ମିନିମମ୍
से के फोर्थ भी प्रेयर करनतले से period ता
I am asking 81 20 years he served now whatever pension is applicable to him दे दे खत्म
ସେଠି ମିନିମମ୍
एते कथा पछ पट से टर्मिनेट कला परे से वॉचमैन थिला कोडी ट्रीटमेंट करी गला से पार्ट को भूल जा पकड़
application proper forward.
हो गया उधर दे देबो एप्लीकेशन हियर ही इज नाउ रिक्योर्ड
ନା ଡେଥ୍ କରିଗଲା
दे देगला
ହଁ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପେନସନ ତାର
तो वाइफ करियो
Wife करियो but proper form रे application form
ए मैडम एबे कर देला हबनी की
एबे कर दे
काई हबनी
my lordship may see the clarification as at page 39.
ତାହେଲେ ତାର ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ କୁ ଯିବା ମାନେ ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଇଲର କାଉଣ୍ଟର
You have
ରିଜଲ୍ଟ
not considered it procedural wrangle ताको रखिछली you should have considered it
ताको dismiss ताको terminate करा
टर्मिनेट कर देला माने टर्मिनेट कर तार तो सी डिजीज काको हेबो से तार निज किछि भूल कला किछि इलीगल काम कला किछि डिसिप्लिनरी प्रोसीडिंग रे ताको ये करी करा नो बिकॉज़ डिजीज दैट इज बियॉन्ड हिज कंट्रोल खत्म
so ता description
Don't be so insensitive no
charges से लिखा है
कौन लगा है
applied in the prescribed manner for the grant of
अरे
leave to work
you have to give it you have to give it can't go
clarification
no
clarification देता है page number 39.
disease is not his own creation it is beyond his control when you are he has spent 20 years and you have terminated because of a disease not because of his any fault he has committed then why should you not consider 20 years
He is not applied in the prescribed
he might not have applied now you will apply and you have to give this will be my order you 100 you have to apply otherwise your CEO you some good activity the banana 20 years you can't be so insensitive Nowadays it is curable, but at that time the leprosy was not curable. It is not his fault. Somehow he, unlucky fellow, he has suffered from that disease. What is the problem? Can't be insensitive like this. Just କରିନି ବୋଲି ଏବେ କରିବେ କଣ ହେଲା ତାର ୱାଇଫ କରିବ ଏବେ କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କାଲକୁଲେଟ କରିକି ତା କାଗଜପତ୍ର କାଢିକି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇକି ଆସିବେ ନା ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କରିବେ take instruction. Take instruction. Now the concept of the opposite party to take instruction as to why this present petitioner shall not be given the minimum pension as he was eligible because he has spent 20 years in service and because of his misfortune he suffered from leprosy which was beyond his control and therefore he was terminated because of this said disease. Full stop. Since the petitioner had suffered because of the said disease, he was after termination he was also given a post of watchman, and he continued there till
Up to 88.
till 1988, and after that
81 or 88.
Only your lordship may mention husband of the petition.
sorry husband of the case, husband of the case, husband of the case, and he in 88 he went for treatment. From
88 ପରେ treatment ରେ ସେଠି ସେ death କରିଗଲା hospital.
Anyway, after 88 he went for treatment, and during the treatment
He is
he
praying for benefits, my lord. In one hand, he is praying for regularization and.
अरे मैडम इतना क्यों आप लोग इतना लोगों को लूट के खा रहे हो संसार का पूरा लूट के खा रहे हो आप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंपनी एंड यू आर सेइंग दैट यू आर शोइंग सेंसिटिविटी टू द पीपल डोंट डू दैट पूरा तो लूट के खाई गलनी पूरा स्टेट टाक पूरा तमर तो धनी केही नांदी प्रोजेक्ट पार्टी कंपनी cannot be insensitive to a person suffering from leprosy and who died, and the family members of the said deceased are living in a precarious financial condition. It is the duty of the employer to be sensitive and take care of the dependent families after his death, since he has spent 20 years in the organization. In view of the above, learned concept of the opposite party to take instruction as to whether the present petitioner shall be considered for a minimum pension or not. Take instruction. If you don't say no, then I will pass out.
No, my lord.
Say yes, I'll
Say-
come. Say yes and come. Tell your CEO. Otherwise, I'll be very harsh on the CEO.
When the CEO receive period of
ଯିଏ ହେଇଥାଉ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ପିରିୟଡ କିଛି ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବ ସେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କହିବେ ନାଇଁ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁ ଆମେ ଦେବୁ
କରିଥିଲେ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ନା, but
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଏବେ କରିବ କାହିଁକି ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା ଏବେ କଲେ ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ଡୁ ଦିସ୍ ଏବେ କରିବ ସବୁ କାଗଜ ପତ୍ର କାଢିକି ବାହାର କରିଥାନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ କହିବେ ନାଇଁ ଆମ ପାଖରେ କାଗଜ ନାହିଁ ଆମକୁ ଟିପିସି ଗୋଟେ ଆମେ ଯାହା ଲାଇବିଲିଟି ସବୁ ସେଠୁ ଅଛି
because he absconded.
କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଯେତେ ଦୂର ଯିବ ଯାଅ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଯାଅ ଆଉ କୋଉ କୋର୍ଟ ଅଛି ଯାଅ this will be confirmed, let me tell you.
Item
Yes.
item 36 में then is applicable.
Tell your officer, okay?
Counter
You have to कहीं से भी ढूंढ के निकाल के दो
34 का
सर एते संगे 36 37 ମୁଁ କେମିତି କହିବି ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ବୋଲି ଯାଉନି କଣ ହେଲା
counter ଟା ପାଇଲି ନି
ସାର୍ ଏଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ଫାଷ୍ଟ 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ଏଥିରେ ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର କାହିଁ କହିଲେନି ଏବେ ମୁଁ କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି ସରି
ନାଇଁ 36
27 madam. 26 madam.
26.
26.
On-
Other side is there, ma'am. You can take 5 minutes. No, that's not there, but I was hearing, ma'am, sir, there. But initially I was here to conduct that case, ma'am. The other matters was taken on the same level and left. Taken on fast.
No, what are you saying? I didn't
Fast
understand.
matter to be taken on fast.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
ठीक है sir, no, to- केତେ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ କହୁଛି?
5 minutes.
2 PM ରେ କଣ ଅଛି?
2 PM the one matter has been-
ଟିକେ ଏଟା ସରିଯିବ।
Item 51. Personal application.
51
Item 51.
ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍, ଟିକେ ତରବର ହେଇଯାଉଛି। ସକାଳେ କାହିଁ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଡମିସନ କଥା? ସକାଳ ଡକା ହଉଛି ନା 1 2 3 4 କରି ଡକା ହଉଛି। ଆପଣ ସେତେବେଳେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି। ଆଉ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଚ୍ଛା ସେତେବେଳେ କହି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି। ଉଠିଲା ବେଳେ ଥରେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ବସିଲା ବେଳେ ଥରେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି। ସେଇ ସକାଳେ ତ ମୁଁ ଟାଇମ ଦଉଛି ସକାଳେ। ଟୁଡେଜ ମେନସନିଂ ଯାହା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଡଜମେଣ୍ଟ ନେବା କଥା ସକାଳେ ଦଉଛି ନା ଅପସନ। ଆପଣ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି କି ଆଉ ପରେ ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଏମିତି ହବନି। ନା ଏମିତି ହବନି। ଯେ ଯାହା ହେଲେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ୱେଟ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ।
Item 51.
My lord, item 51, that is my grievance is that after lordship's direction passed in this writ application, they have again adjudicated and passed an order. Contemptuous.
Mr. He is the
Yes, madam. My officer is here.
the manager.
He is manager of the TP cell, madam.
TP
Third party cell.
third party.
My friend.
Okay, actually, one issue that actually that was flagged before earlier, okay, when it was being heard earlier. See, the dynamics of aquaculture is totally different from other the vehicle insurance and other things. In aquaculture, what happens? Once 2, 3, 4 your shrimp or your these fish dies, maybe because of some disease, the entire thing goes. That is not a partial kind of thing. There once it partial means full. So that why do you understand that thing when you are evaluating those things or assessing those things loss? That's a totally different dynamics. You must understand that. Even ask any fishery expert, they will say the same thing. They will say the same thing. Once some fishes, some shrimps die because of some disease, then the whole thing will go. Entire thing will go. There is no question of partial damage that leads to full damage. So you should understand that, and accordingly you should compensate them. They are paying the premium, and when at the time of need, you people are just shirking the responsibility. That can't be allowed. This is not done. If you guys were technical ground, this happened, that happened, you will call your experts. The expert, I don't know what expert you call. Most of the time, the experts are in connivance with the insurance companies people, and they though they are called so-called independent, but they are not independent. They are biased, totally biased. They will give you a report as per you what we want, and finally the people who are paying the premium, they will be the loser. This is what will happen every time. What is the need for coming to the court?
Madam?
What is the need for coming to the court again? ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଲୋକ କୋର୍ଟକୁ ଏତେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଏମିତି ଠିକ କରି ତାଙ୍କର ଇଏ ହେଇବ କାହିଁକି ଲୋକ କୋର୍ଟକୁ ଆସିବେ? They are paying the premium. Hardly 5% କି 10% ଲୋକ ନଉଥିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବେନିଫିଟ। ବାକି ତ ଲୋକ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ଆପଣ ଖାଇଲେ। ଆଉ ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ କାହିଁ ଏତେ ଅସୁବିଧା?
My lord, our claim settlement ratio is
ନାଇଁ
very
କ୍ଲାଇମ ସେଟା ରେସିଓ ସେଟା ମୋତେ କହନ୍ତୁନି ସେଇ ରେସିଓ ଫେସିଓ ମୁଁ ଯିବାର ନାହିଁ। One thing is clear, in case of aquaculture, the aquaculture dynamics is totally different from the normal losses that takes place anywhere, any other things. Because here disease, ଆପଣ ଚିଙ୍ଗୁଡି କି ମାଛକୁ disease ହେଲା ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଇଟା disease ହେଲା ମାନେ ପୁରା entire pond ଗଲା, entire pond ଖତମ ହେଇଯିବ within no time. 2 ଦିନ 5 ଦିନ 7 ଦିନ 10 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ସବୁ ମରି ସବୁ ଖତମ ହେଇଯିବ। That is a different dynamic. Disease ଆସେ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ସେଥିରେ ସେ partial ନ ହୁଏନି. You consider the other case. That is why I passed the order. Please consider their case. You tell your experts to revisit the issue and do it finally.
By withdrawing
If
this
your
order.
lordship, if your lordship will permit me, I will make a submission, madam, that after receipt of the order passed by this honorable court, we had requested the survey.
Sir, ଆପଣ କହିଲି ପରା ଆପଣ surveyor ମାନଙ୍କ ସେଇଟା problem. You call an expert, the person who is expert in PC culture, your shrimp culture. Ask an expert, he will tell you this thing. Your expert may not be knowing everything.
Dear madam, the insured himself has submitted the claim form declaring partial loss. We
Sir,
have
the
obtained
declaring partial loss is
in the claim form. And the district fishery officer supplied of the certificate declaring partial loss. And some from minus
Not considered by Lord Senior is defending this order.
Your lordship has
आपन declaration रे कौन लिखिଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
ମୁଁ ବି ନାହିଁ ସେଟା।
Just a minute. आपन claim रे partial kahi କରୁଛନ୍ତି? No, just you can't be like this. When you are applying for the claim with your claim form, what are you saying? Is it partial loss?
Have they filed a review, my lord, here?
I
That's
am not on
because
anything.
the wording
I am not on anything. I am asking you a question. What you ଆପଣ ଜାଣିବେନି ଆପଣ client କଣ file କରିଛି?
ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ରଖିଥିବେ।
ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ରଖିଥିବେ ଆପଣ client କହିବେନି?
That is coming under Bhadrak, not from Baleshwar. They have everything from Baleshwar, my lord.
Maybe Baleshwar.
I will re-argue the matter, but my lord, fact remains, in the aforesaid, your claim is not admissible within the scope of coverage. After your lordship's order, they dare to write this.
No.
This is my case before your lordship in this writ application.
Just a minute. So in the claim form, what was
this is the claim form.
So claim form is submitted by the insured.
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ନା first madam को
This is on.
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ନା ନ ଦେଖିକି କାହିଁକି?
ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ପଚାରିବି ନା ସିଏ ଦେଇଛି କିଏ ଦେଇଛି?
ଇଏ ଦେବ ଆଉ ଅଲଗା ବାହାରୁ କିଲୋ ଆସିବ।
They are manufactured everything.
You can't say.
I will take this to.
No. You have to go through this also.
No.
Because you have to.
Your lordship
I
has
have
gone
to hear
through
the both sides, not one side.
Yes, your lordship has gone through this. In the
No,
last
you
time
see
also.
this. Why have you not seen this?
No, I have seen, but
No,
I
no,
don't
see.
know his
Now,
signature.
please see that. First see that. See comfortably.
His signature, it is his signature, but
Of
I
course,
don't know.
it's his signature. Why should the people go and sign somebody else?
In every case, my lord, there because
No, don't generalize.
because
Specify.
my lord,
No. You have to
kindly see. This is from
confine
Baleshwar.
to this place. Don't
This is
dispute
claim
of this.
form.
This is from Baleshwar. This is from Baleshwar. My district is Bhadrak. My district is Bhadrak. A surveyor has come from Baleshwar, not from
How does it
Bhadrak.
matter how surveyor
So
comes
then-
from? Is the answer. Surveyor can come from any part. That is their problem. What is your problem with the surveyor?
Because surveyor has never.
No. You are just
kindly
unnecessary raising issue.
Kindly see my
Bilkul nahi,
interpretation.
nahi.
Your lordship.
I am not going to entertain this.
No,
Go to the ombudsman. Go to the ombudsman.
No, not ombudsman.
Then go there.
My lord, they can go to the writ appeal,
No,
not
this-
before this court.
Not
My
this
lord,
is
because
this
he
is
cannot reopen the
this court
argument.
has not passed any order. We have to do it. Just analyze.
Directed.
No.
He's
My
directed.
direction is not a positive.
He's my lord
I
directed.
said you have to
I will defend his lordship's order.
incorporate the aquaculture dynamics.
Yes.
That's what I've said.
They were, my lord, kindly see, this court directs, not directed to consider.
Sorry.
My lord, kindly see,
I'm not
this order, if your lordship.
This is what. This is what. This we have filed an IA or what?
No, this is writ application.
Why writ application again?
I will challenge that order.
Already I have passed the order.
And they have rejected.
Oh, that
That's not the one before your lordship.
You do one thing. You go
No,
to the
my lord, what I will do.
go to the ombudsman.
I know my lord, I will suggest my client where to go because your lordship has to say whether this impugned order before this honorable court is
I
correct.
have only said.
Where is this audacity?
Yes,
Courage of them
I have only said, if I mean the assessment should be
done.
Considering the aquaculture.
Consider what in it.
But your client has already.
That is what
in
before
the claim form says the partial loss. Then what can they do?
That was before this honorable court. 1 second, my lord, this.
I am not going to hear it again, madam. Please go to the ombudsman.
No.
ombudsman.
My lord, this petition,
No.
my lord, the impugned order,
I am
which
not-
was passed pursuant to a lordship's direction, they have to withdraw it. My lord, this is a slap on judiciary. that they will-
No, slap. You are creating not slap. I don't feel it, Judge, slap.
But we are feeling.
No,
We
you
are
may feel. You may feel.
We are
Only you are feeling. Nobody
This
else.
is your lordship may.
No.
Your lordship may intervene
No,
your lordship's
nothing.
order.
But this partial thing, when you yourself write, it is
That
my.
was before this honorable court earlier.
Before, forget it.
And then-
Before I had not seen. Khatam. Mu dekhi nahi. Then
my
what?
lord,
But as
they have to file a review.
what they were not going to file. You have filed the petition and they are replying. Why should they file the review?
Again, my lord, we just
They
decided
will see.
earlier.
They are not reviewing.
This is not, my lord, the precedent is.
My order was not like that. My order was not that the people should pay I have not passed that.
I have, you
I
know,
only said, go.
laws, assess the laws.
No, don't argue like this. This is not the way of arguing.
Well, assess the laws. I'm reading the lordship's order.
No, why are you not looking at the person's claim?
They may copy.
They claim.
Let them, they give a
Let the
copy.
petitioner approach the insurance ombudsman with his grievance.
Me, lordship may not suggest
and-
anything. I will go if I will suggest my client, if he can afford to prove that I cannot say that High Court after deciding something, the ombudsman will
Once
decide.
that
This is
you have,
again
you
my lord
yourself
very-
has not given a partial thing, and now you can just turn around and say.
Ombudsman, your lordship may observe that and pass the order, then I will not go ombudsman. But your lordship may not suggest that, why should I go?
Generally, you should go to ombudsman. And the
मुझे
petitioner,
भी नहीं.
to approach the ombudsman if the petitioner is having grievance.
And this order is correct, that their rejection is correct.
The ombudsman, I am not saying anything. Did I say? Right
After-
down.
after-
Procedure.
Yes.
First ombudsman jibe, tabare ठीक है,
After looking to this, my lord, after looking to this,
No.
if they have dared to file such an order, then what type of, my
I
lord,
would have with you, had you not given that partial thing.
that's, I have not seen it, they have prepared it.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ
You-
ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଦେଲେ ପରା prepare କଣ?
Second,
ସବୁ ଆପଣ ଦୁନିଆରେ କାହାକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବେ?
It's a gospel truth. Someone jahani then why they have not filed it earlier? Your lordship,
I am not sitting in the trial court. I am not going to see the veracity of the document.
Yes,
You
that's
check
right.
it. You do
But
what.
your lordship passed the order. That's why I am personally appeared. No requirement
I
of
have,
personal appeal.
I had the notion that you have given this full thing.
Yes.
And they have, but you
It
yourself
is-
has asked for partial thing.
Is it a new document? It is earlier available.
I have not
They have filed the counter.
Maybe I have not seen. I have not seen.
They have filed the counter.
Okay.
Your lordship cannot correct the whatever wrong.
Go,
the,
no, you don't argue like this. Please go.
Nah,
to
we are for the only to speak. We are nothing. We cannot do anything. my
Your
lord. We
client is,
submit.
your client is getting partial benefit and you are asking full benefit. How can this be?
Pray-
I was under the impression
Now,
that
what
the
is the
client,
partial benefit, my lord? Then
I don't
assess.
know, the insurance company and you.
Will assess. Insurance company will
This
say,
is,
we will not
this is
assess.
a contractual dispute between you and the party, you decide, whatever. The insurance, ombudsman, the insurance ombudsman shall decide the matter whether it will go 1 month from the date of filing. This way.
Always prayer from this side, order from that side.
That's
And this
not
is
the-
a very
that's- it's
peculiar
not the-
situation,
No,
my
no,
lord.
this is not a
Your
PI,
lordship-
don't argue like a
your
PI.
lordship defend your lordship's
No,
own
no,
order.
sorry. I'm not, my order was not to give them what percent or give them full percent. I was saying only while considering this, please understand the aquaculture.
Assess
dynamic.
the
That
laws.
is the only thing I am.
My lord, assess the laws. They may say that.
Considering that, they assess the law.
Laws. They have said no.
No,
You are not covered. Then they have
then
already reopened the issue.
Don't do that.
This is something very, my lord.
No.
In a read court, if this thing
Read
will
code, yes,
happen,
this is
then
problem with the
there
read
is
code. Read code, so many
nothing.
things can't be decided in a
There
read
is
code,
no
unfortunately.
judicial pronouncement has no meaning. then, my lord.
Some ଜିନିଷ read code ହେଇପାରିବନି.
No, judicial pronouncement then has no meaning. That every
No.
time you can change, anybody
Supreme
will
Court
come.
meaning ନାହିଁ, ଆମର କିଏ ପଚାରୁଛି?
Huh?
Supreme
And
Court
that's-
meaning
it's- Officers are taking in that way the orders
चलो
of the
आगे
honorable
बढ़ो.
court.
Next.
That is the unfortunate
आगे
part.
बढ़ो.
Item 26.
26.
There are two cases. In the first case, they have filed counter, I have filed rejoinder. I'll confine that I was appointed in 83. Retired on 8/9/2009. All my retirement benefits has not been paid. They have taken a plea in the counter that there is a case against which my surcharge proceeding, against which I have gone in appeal before the tribunal.
I'm sorry, that appeal is pending before the tribunal, so that appeal is disposed of now.
But I'll just indicate one thing, Milord.
Sorry.
That is appeal, my lord, tribunal.
अरे ट्रिब्यूनल अच्छी क्या हो?
Yes.
तो ऐठी
Now, so still
कोर्ट केस पेंडिंग है जो कौन दू?
That appeal number 13/2018. I also filed in the counter page 6. Also he has rejoinder, that also he agree that.
No, I'm not disputing that, Milord. I'm not disputing. Milord,
pending, my lord,
the
still pending.
surcharge proceeding, there
Your
was
lordship-
directions.
Your lordship.
The amount was 1 lakh some odd, Milord. If you also look at.
His rejoinder, para 6, that appeal is also pending. So far, para 6.
This appeal is before the cooperative tribunal.
Yes, sir.
So this is pending.
And the amount, my lord, is 1,48,000.
No,
I have,
no, forget the amount. If that is pending, then why?
no, only one thing, my lord. I have filed that application, appeal, my lord, subsequently, because when they have taken the.
Subsequently, once you have filed the appeal, then you change the.
No, appeal, my lord, with reference to 1,48,000. All my dues have not been paid. I have
This
indicated.
is what then?
I have, that
This
was
is
a
what?
surcharge proceeding of 2,000.
This is what?
This is, my lord, about the retired benefits.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not.
Same
part of
case,
the-
my lord,
same thing.
No, it was not a part.
Same thing.
They have taken a plea that there was a surcharge proceeding against you. My lord, so as assuming for the sake of argument, there is a surcharge proceeding and I have gone in appeal subsequently, my lord.
The appeal is also on such a
Yes,
proceeding
let's
only.
kindly go to
No,
the
surcharge
appeal.
appeal.
surcharge proceeding, my lord, 1,48,000.
No, no.
My lord, can you see?
Yes, the copy is here, ma'am. That also.
On such a proceeding only.
My lord, surcharge proceeding was with reference to 2003 onwards. It was never given effect to. Subsequently, when they have taken the
You
plea,
raise
they
that
have-
issue there, whatever.
No, that is
Once the
with
matter is
reference to
there,
a particular
it can't
portion.
be partly here, partly there. It can't be.
No, I have indicated to the bank that you kindly keep that 1,80,000 and release the amount.
There is a appeal pending before the learned the cooperative tribunal.
Well,
Cooperative society under section 67 of the
Orissa Cooperative Society.
Cooperative Society Act. In such as proceeding number 43. This is 13.
Yes, ma'am, 13.
13 I 43 লেখা আছে কি? এই 6 এর paragraph 6 typo typography error.
Typo, my lord.
Okay.
No, paragraph 6, 13, my lord.
13 না
Yes.
बोल लिख देना. So 13.
Only one thing, you see, can you see parai?
And the since the issue is pending before the said tribunal, let the petitioner pursue the remedy there, and the said tribunal shall dispose of the matter at the earliest possible, preferably within a period of 3 months.
Only one thing. Can you come to page parai?
That also, my
Step
lord,
back,
that's
please.
from 6 months, we have no option, my lord.
Para 8, my lord. Can you see para 8? Para 8 of the writ application, my lord. This was a proceeding of 2003. It was never come to my notice, my lord. It was never indicated. When my lord, I have,
You just
only one thing. When I have,
you know that you go there.
no, 2010, my lord, after my retirement. When I have claimed my retirement benefit, may given.
They will dispose of it within 3 months.
Yes, ma'am.
But you
If
also
you're not
indicate.
happy with that, then come.
Well, only one thing. Apart from that amount, man, it was 1,48,000. I am to be paid, man, 17 lakhs.
You raise all the issue there.
No, 17 lakhs.
pending the
The
application
tribunal
is
cannot
next
go
level.
to that entire amount, man.
Ah.
It was only 1,48,000.
You just raise that issue.
They also may just indicate bank may consider releasing my other amounts, man. Keeping the 2 lakhs.
Sir, I did not say all these things. They will do that.
They also may indicate. Otherwise, my bank will say that the application is pending. But 2010, completely blind.
You pursue a remedy there, then they
It refers to 1,48,000. I am prepared to pay that. I am prepared to pay that to the bank.
Sir, once you pay that, then bank will release.
They also just indicate that. They also just indicate that 17 lakhs, man, is paid.
Once I'm sending there, why can I add these things? This thing can't be added, sir.
2010.
I'm sending there. See, if you are not happy with that order, you can come again.
Yes, ma'am.
You can always come here. You can leave it.
That is not 2010.
Within 2 months, they have to finish it. Don't worry. You can always. raise
Well,
that issue.
well. The entire amount of ରଖିବାର କିଛି justification ନାହିଁ ନା.
See,
17 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଲୋକଟା 2010 ରୁ ରିଟାର୍ଡ ହେଲାଣି.
once the matter is pending, so it can't be at both places, here and there. So let it be completed there, and you can come here.
Yes.
If you are not happy with the order. These
These
things also you can raise there.
Yes.
Sir.
No, I have taken that. The entire amount has been.
Yes.
And the second case, my lord, no counter is filed. And here, my lord, the 2009
Second is that,
retirement.
this 23380.
23388.
Double eight.
Yes.
Same thing.
There is no proceeding pending.
Here,
But my retirement benefits are so far not being paid, madam. And other
this is
cases.
another person.
Yes, ma'am. And similar ଲୋକମାନେ କୋର୍ଟରୁ ଆସିକି ଅର୍ଡର ନେଇ ସାରିଲା ପରେ ସେମାନେ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି. You can also look at the order.
No, sorry, this case, another advocate is conducting counsel. It is not here, my lord.
Well, kindly see.
That is
One IA is there. Like that. 115,313. समस्त amount को pending रखते there is a direction.
Same issue.
Same issue. And my lord,
Sixth in favor of the petitioner for the period from a period be same.
yes, my lord. My lord, kindly
No
see IA
change
number
period.
15313.
Let's see the period.
Well, if you also look at annexure IA by IA number 15313.
153. Yes, what the period?
Here, my lord, the sixth pay revision was not paid. The sixth pay revision direction was given 1,47,326.
No, there is a direction from the court to release the sixth pay in favor of the petitioner for the period of a period ta court लिखते थे a period ta एठे जो period लिखा है कि time period के इसमें पचास छः a period ta same मार अलगा
This case, my lord, again the balance amount of
काम करना ए जो period था अपन का नहीं period ta change कर pencil change कर देना if it is the same thing covers write the period.
They have to indicate, my lord, because I have annexure 5 I have given the date and the entitlement.
कौन जैसे जानी चाहिए से period ta change कर देना हम confuse होगा पुणे पचास आउटर correction पे आसी यदि मैं आगुरी कर देला भलो
That are proof ठीक है 2003 to 2009 अच्छे 6th pay commission का same
अपन का लिखी जल्दी से पर
well
the back side लिखी दी जल्दी
आगे थोड़ा short note दे दे
अटे देखी जल्दी उटे एक तो हम सही
well
क्या वे करी Monday
Tuesday
मतलब फास्ट में चेक कर देवे जो आउ कोड चेंजेस जोड़ा थी वो से पेंसिल चेक कर
आगे
First matter is disposed of. Second matter only. Second matter, who is the counsel?
Mr. Lenka, my lord. It's a Prasanna Kumar Lenka. Prasanna Kumar Lenka.
Tell him. Yes. Must be, you know. Next.
Item 11.
11.
On behalf of Mr. DP Das, prefer 2 weeks time for a granted. Yeah.
Kebegar matter.
98 is
1998 रे matter. कौन सा time मागू चुनी?
Sati illness asun ta.
सार illness वाले था तू. Okay. Non-appeals for the petitioner dismissed for non-prosecution. Next.
Item.
No further time. Next.
Item 15.
15.
and for the petitioner.
I am filing counter.
Copy may be given.
कौन matter है?
Warning of they have failed to pay our dues, man.
की due?
Outstanding dues, man.
सर कहाँ due? को due?
I was an agent, man.
Huh?
I was appointed as an agent.
Agent of?
To sell the products, man.
Key product?
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks. এটা ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପଇସା ଦେଲେନି
ନା
ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ କଣ କଲେ
ୱାଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଫ ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛୁ
ୱାଇଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଫ ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ ତାପରେ
କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଟା ଆଜି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି
ଆପଣ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଦେଲେନି ପଇସା
ପଇସା ସବୁ ଅଲରେଡି
ପେଡ୍ ଆଉ କଣଟା ଆପଣ ୱାଇଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଫ ପିଟିସନ କରିବେ
let me see the counter and
ୱାଇଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଫ ପିଟିସନ ଏଠି କାଇଁ ହବ ଯାଉ ସେଠି ଏନସିଏଲଟି କୁ ବଗେଇ ଦଉଛି ସେଠି ଯା ଯେ ଯା ପିଟା ପିଟା ଏଠି କାଇଁ ହବନି ସେଠି ରହିବ ଆଜିକାଲି ତ ଆଇବିସି ରେ ଆସିବ ଆଉ ଏଇଟା ଆଉ କଣ SMB beverages how much money he used
6 lakh
6 lakh How? What is the calculation? But he says he doesn't do anything.
Then I will go through the counters and
When the counter is under our version है.
do सप्ताह.
One with the original file कर लो close करो. This the matter on 14th August. The petitioner to file the rejoinder if any within 2 weeks. Next.
Item number 20.
20.
Last date also, the opposition party was not here.
Where is the petitioner?
My lord,
What is the case against the opposite party?
say, I was a contractor.
Hmm.
Payment was not made. In fact, there is a finding of your lordship at 11/8/2022. That amount is due to be paid. Your lordship would look at
It is served.
which one, my lord?
It is served to the opposite party.
This order.
Hmm.
It was passed in favor of, in presence of both the parties.
Why they are not appealing?
They appeared, Mr. Das appeared on one of the occasions thereafter, but since your last date.
None has appeared on behalf of the opposite party. It is made clear that if the petitioner, the opposite party doesn't appear, the counsel for the opposite party doesn't appear on the next date of listing, the matter shall be decided expert. This is the matter in 14th.
14th.
If you know, tell him, otherwise I'll pass order.
Understanding was your lordship also directed negotiate.
Yeah, that's.
Understanding is that I will get some money. If it goes for liquidation, my lord. And he was.
आइले तो कोई भी.
No, he was, the council was telling me the other day, just.
आइले से ना कोई sir.
So he is not able to contact him.
Council to the council को तो कोई बनी नहीं.
कहले तो मना कले. Anyway, थाउ 14th.
NBW issue करेंगे. I don't have no other option. Next.
22nd. 14th.
Oh, sorry. 22nd. 22nd. Oh, good work. 15 August. Next.
Item 32.
32.
IE number 5.
You are for the petitioner.
I'm for the
Opposite party. एक ही नाम दिया.
Challenge with transfer order. Ashwin Khan inspector seven, they have already joined the place of posting.
ठीक है, non appears for the petitioner. Dismiss for non-prosecution. Close. अब आए भी dispose of कर देने वाला. आए ही भी नहीं है dispose of. Next.
Item 33.
My lord, in process to my lord's order, I am submitting the written note of submission.
For the OSRTC.
Yes.
Just before I will receive the notice.
नहीं था अपना written note of submission दे देगा.
अपन दे देते notice.
दे
written note of submission कौन?
Counter 2 weeks time.
Counter तो नहीं 18 में से case counter नहीं.
2 weeks time. Pray for 2 weeks time.
Reply file कर दे आगे कौन counter.
Counter कौन है?
He is asking that happen.
Written note of submission दे दियो.
ठीक है जी अपन दे सकते से counter file कर दे. Counter and written note दे वाला. List the matter on 13th August.
Obliged.
Next.
34.
34. 34 non-appears. This is the matter on 21st August. Next.
35.
If I may not, on the agenda affidavit, my lord, on the counter, that is treated as a notes of argument. My lord, hearing concluded.
Okay, Lord. Reserved. Next.
Item 36.
36.
Last time से इतने बैंक को पता
Counter file करिए.
नहीं
He is not there.
मोर तीनटा केस
रथ is there.
रथ एके रथ
एक रथ
से
बहुत काउंटर फाइल करना दिन
फाट केस दे दो.
Let him file a counter.
2 weeks पर आ.
Let the both right counter filing.
PC number first case 18044.
180. Representation 18044. The counter has not yet been filed by the opposite party counsel. Good three file in. Why so easy? Also, let the counter be filed within 2 weeks. This is the matter on 20th. Next,
Item 38.
38.
May I please us application for rehabilitation assistance scheme.
File the counter.
Where have you
Yes.
joined?
My lord, there is a delay of more than 1 year in filing the application.
You have received the counter?
Yes, I have received. There is delay
You
of
are working in which department?
in the commercial tax department.
Commercial tax. What was your post?
My lord, my submission before your lordship, the delay, the condone to power to condone the delay is with the Honorable Chief Minister. And we have filed representation under Annexure 10. That is in their counter, they have also admitted.
Has the chief minister condoned the delay?
No, that is
Then-
pending before him. That is pending
This is
before
not a
him.
party.
You're not a party. Oh, chief minister need not be made a party.
Yes.
The application, but the delay.
সেটা করে দিন।
And consequence. Where is that?
Annexure 10, Annexure 10.
সেটা করে দিন, ঠিক আছে। এটা পেয়ে
Annexure 10, page.
পেজ
Page, my
31।
lord, 31.
31।
On 29 to 30. 29. Annexure 10, page 29.
What is this? Anything? You have copy there.
Page 29।
Page 29.
এটা
The grievance of the petitioner is that despite the petitioner has filed an application for condemnation of delay before the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. He said condemnation of delay application before the Chief Minister had not yet been decided. Hence, the the principal secretary to Chief Minister is directed to take up the matter before the Chief Minister and list the matter, get the matter listed with as early as possible accordingly. The petition is for it.
आप कर लेना देख सकते प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी
Principal secretary, Chief Minister will place before the Chief.
My lord.
Why should I direct the Chief Minister to decide it? It's not necessary. Next.
Item 34, my lord. I was present.
You are present. I didn't see you. When I called the matter, you are not there.
That was only kept for the Union of India to submit the written note of submission. I have already submitted my file.
They submitted, na?
Oh,
Then
good.
that's-
Reserve.
Reserve. I thought it's that's the last thing the matter you argued.
I have already submitted.
Your lordship may fix any time limit.
I can't fix that like this.
Cannot.
Chief Minister को order देबी तू केबे सुनी मुक्ति order देबी. What are you saying? ମୁଁ କହିଲି ସେ fix କରିବ କୋଉ ଦିନ ଗୋଟେ ସୁବିଧା ଦେଖିକି ସେ କରିଦବ ଆଉ ଏତେ
I will
order
approach.
କିଛି କରିବିନି dismiss କରିଦେବି ବେଶୀ କହିବେ ଯଦି
ବଢିଆ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ନେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି
ଠିକ।
I can always say okay his secretary will place before the Chief Minister
Okay.
and Chief Minister will decide କର ବୋଲି ମୁଁ କହିବି order
ସେଠୁ ଆସିବେ
Yeah.
contact.
also executive head of the state.
My lord.
Next.
Item 39.
Nine lordship on behalf of Mr. Das no taken on next week lordship.
39. Nine. What is it?
Lords, here they have challenged an order of dismissal, my lords, on the ground that the petitioner was not heard, your lordship. Lords, our stand is that the petitioner, while we served in the notice, my lords, he was absconding. Therefore, he did not appear before us, despite
What is the
several
post,
notices.
my lord?
Lords, constable, your lordship.
Rogada.
My lord.
Bhogoda Constable.
Disobedience of orders and dereliction of duty is the specific charge against him, Your Lordship.
Okay, so when do you want?
Want to next week, Lordship.
7th, 8th.
My lord. Obliged.
Next,
Item 40.
40.
My lord, that occasion your lordship directed the opposite party to.
My Lords, Your Prayer, because of my mistake, my Lords, I could not send a letter on the last occasion. My Lords, I undertake to file the seal cover by Tuesday, Your Lordship. Grant me till Tuesday.
What is the seal cover?
My Lords, the result of the petitioner was called for, Your Lordship. On 1/7/2024.
Result for what?
This is the case of age relaxation, my lord. Age relaxation case started.
I don't understand.
The petitioner claiming age relaxation in a nursing officer post. And
Relaxation from whom?
my lord,
Age relaxation from whom?
age relaxation in the appearing examination. At
अरे
that
भाई
time,
कहाँ to age relaxation चाहूँची?
staff selection commission
तो आपण apply करथिले?
କରିଥିଲେ.
Age
କିନ୍ତୁ
relaxation on what
ସେ
ground?
since
What ground?
the 2-3 year no examination has been commenced. That's why the
Oh,
petitioner.
exam है ना नहीं बोलूँगी अब मांगती. Then
This
what is your
honorable court
stand?
direct.
My Lords, I'll go through thoroughly, Your Lordship. We had ordered for that seal cover result, Your Lordship.
और result बाहर ही निकला.
So that I talked to the authorities OSSC, my Lords, today morning only. We'll get it by tomorrow. I pray let it come on Tuesday, Your Lordship.
ठीक है. Next,
41.
41.
Your Lordship, had this matter, the person selected prior to 1/1/2005 and appointed thereafter. Your Lordship directed
That pension.
ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ decision ଆଉ short note ଟେ ଦବା ପାଇଁ court ରେ order ଆପଣ ଡାକିବେ ବୋଲି କହିଥିଲେ ଗଲା ଥର.
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
କହିଲେ I will
ମୁଁ
dictate.
court ରେ ଡାକିଲେ ବାକି matter ସରିବନି. କିନ୍ତୁ court ରେ ଡାକୁନି. I am saving my time and I am investing the time for dictation at home.
ସେ decision ଗୁଡା ଆଗରୁ ଦେଇଥିଲି ଏଥିରେ ବି ଦେଇଦେଇଛି.
This is that pension.
My Lords.
ଆଜ୍ଞା pension ର
Old-
cover ଆଗ.
Old pension or new pension?
Advertisement of 2001 and they were hired in 2016.
2001 envelope.
My Lords, 2001, their select list was also drafted in
Prepared.
2001, but
What does the law say?
Law says that once the selection is already made prior to 1/1/2005 and appointed thereafter, then they will be governed under the old pension.
Old pension. That is the Supreme Court.
हम सर ଆପଣ କହିଲେ Supreme Court
Supreme Court will be more comfortable.
ନା ନା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି ତିନିଟା ଆମ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟଙ୍କର ଡିସିସନ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ନାଇଁ ଅଲଗା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ସୁପ୍ରିମକୋର୍ଟ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍
Date of commencement.
Supreme Court କୋଉଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟଟା 22 online my learner friend has
He has given you. So have you taken for coffee? He has given it for you. Should have. Fast court है ना Supreme Court. अच्छा ये अजय रस्तोगी. ठीक.
Okay.
Next.
Your lordship seeking,
Item 42.
seeking for short adjournment.
कभी तो आर्गू कर लिया करो. जब you are
My
asking for
senior is
adjournment
not
only.
here. He's out of station.
Oh, you are not out of station. You are here. You argue.
My senior.
What senior? You argue. Not a rocket science. You can't argue. कितना नंबर है ना?
42.
I am the petitioner.
You are the petitioner.
Yes, please.
Then your job is easier then. He has to struggle hard.
And one thing about
What is your matter?
the matter is the EMI stay matter, the flat purchase before the Puri Swapatita Buildtech, my lord.
Hmm?
EMI stay matter.
Builder.
Yes, my lord.
भाई तुम माफ करना भाई. For a matter I can't help solve. This problem is very difficult to solve. देखो सिर्फ company is no more. company director is died. काहाକୁ पैसा मादिए बोली କହିବି? It's very difficult to solve your problem. At least I find it difficult. See, I understand that.
Today also filed the two reads also. I have
no.
not given. Similar
କାହାକୁ ଲୋକଟା ଆଣ ମୁଁ ତାକୁ NPW issue କରିବି କଣ କୋଉ ଲୋକ against
Lord, as per the counter of the minor law.
ଆରେ counter is ଛାଡ ଭାଇ
counter ସେ ବି କହିଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଓରେରା ତାଙ୍କୁ already payment କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରବୋଧ କୁ payment କରିବା ପାଇଁ
କିଏ ସେ ପ୍ରବୋଧ ଟା
ସୁବୋଧ ଯୋଉ second
ସୁବୋଧ କିଏ
second director ସୁବୋଧ କୁମାର ଦାସ
ସେ ବଞ୍ଚିଛି
ବଞ୍ଚି minor appear
repairing ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ପଇସା ତାକୁ
ସେ 15 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା already ସେଟା order ସରିଛି ଭିତରେ my lord one thing
why don't you pay
Without giving me notice that order has been passed.
okay
I'll show you the signal. Without giving me notice.
କେହି ତ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ କଣ କରିବି ଅର୍ଡର ନ ପାସ୍ କରିବି କଣ କରିବି ଆପଣ ନୋଟିସ ଦେଲେ କେହି ଆଇଲେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନୋଟିସ କେତେ ଥର ଦିଏ ଏ ରେରାରେ କଣ ହେଇଛି ରେରା ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ବଦଳ ରେରା ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ବଦଳ ଅବାଉଟ ଦିସ୍ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ ଏବେ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜି କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜି ଆଜି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ହାଜ କୋଅପରେଟେଡ ୟୁ କାଣ୍ଟ ବ୍ଲେମ ଦ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
yes ma'am
ହଁ ଏବେ କଣ ଦରକାର
payment
କୋଉଠୁ ଦେଲେ ବି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଚିଫ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଅଫିସ ଯାଅ ତୁମେ ତାଙ୍କ ଗ୍ରିଭେନ୍ସ ସେଲ ବସୁଛି ଏବେ
କହିଲେ ସେ company
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ଟେଲ ମି ଆଇ ଡିସମିସ କରିବି ଏଟାକୁ ଆଉ କିଛି ମୁଁ ରଖିପାରିବିନି ଏ କେସ୍ ସରି ଇଫ ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଏନି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଗୋ ଟୁ ଦ appropriate forum like dismiss for non procedural
strike of finding of the ବହୁତ difference ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଶୁଣ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ ରେ ମୁଁ କେତେ କଣ କରିବି
ନାଇଁ my lord
go to the appropriate forum
actually the
consumer forum is the best forum go there
no consumer forum also not maintainable because of the
maintainable read can maintainable haba bhai
say read maintainable because of the madhuri
କିଏ ମାଧୁରୀ
judgment of the madhuri section of
ମାଧୁରୀ
Bombay
ଘରେ ରଖିଦ
yes my lord the recent judgment and also the judgment also I have given the honorable Karnataka High Court Karnataka High Court also
ଏଇ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଫରମେଣ୍ଟ ତମେ ଛାଡ କଣ କରିବ ମତେ ବତା ରାସ୍ତା ବତା
ଏବେ ବି one thing my lord I have not submitting because due to the
କଣ କରିବି
already ଘର ଚାଲିଛି develop ଚାଲିଛି function ବି ଚାଲିଛି ସବୁ ଚାଲିଛି
ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ସେଥିରେ
my lord ଘରକୁ ତାହେଲେ function କିଏ କରୁଛି ଯଦି ନାଇଁ my lord ମୁଁ କହିବା କଥା ଘରକୁ function କିଏ କରୁଛି
କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି ଘର ଫଙ୍କସନ କରୁଛି କି ଭିତରେ ଆଉ କଣ ଚାଲିଛି ମୁଁ କେମିତି
ନାଇଁ ଏଇଠି my lord I have given the photo I have also video
ଫଟୋରେ
all the
ଫଟୋ
things
କଣ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବି ଫଟୋରେ କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ଘର
no I have given the video also
ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ସେ
video photo all the things if the
ଏଇଟା କଣ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୋର୍ଟ ଭିଡିଓ ତମେ ଦେଖିବି
no my lord but ଘର ଚାଲିଛି ପଲସ୍ତରା ଚାଲିଛି ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ ସିନିୟର କହିଥିଲେ ଯେ ନାଇଁ ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ରେ ଅଛି ସେ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ରେ ବିଲକୁଲ ବି ନାହିଁ
ମୁଁ କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି ମୁଁ ସିଧା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ ଡିସମିସ କରିବି ଯୁଆଡେ ଯାଉଛ ଯା ମୁଁ ପାରିବିନି ଏମିତିଆ କେସ୍ ଆଇ କାଣ୍ଟ ଡିସାଇଡ ନା ବାପ ଅଛି ତା ମା ଅଛି କାହାଠୁ ମୁଁ ଆଣିବି ପଇସା
as per the
as per କରଣି ବେକାର
ମାନେ ଟ୍ରାଇପାର୍ଟାଇଜ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ସେ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି କହିଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବିଲ୍ଡର ଠୁ ନେବା ପାଇଁ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଟ୍ରାଇପାର୍ଟାଇଜ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ଯଦି ଯଦି ସେ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ସେ ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସୁବୋଧ ଆମର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ଯିଏ ସେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ ବି କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଟିଲ୍ ନାଉ ସେ 18 ପରଚେଜ
List the matter on 11th September. Go next item. ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିବିନି ଏଇଟା କଣ ଏଇଟା ଏଇ ମ୍ୟାଟର କଣ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବି ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରିନି ତା ନା ବାପ ଅଛି ନା ମା ଅଛି ସେ ମରିଗଲା ସେ ମାନେ କାହାଠୁ ଏଇଟା କରିବି ତ ଯାଅ ରେରାକୁ ଯା the petitioner since the matter is pending with RERA
no ସେ ପଇସା
approach the RERA
already disposed the matter my lord
like the other
person similarly situated
like the other person who are similarly situated
my lord already disposed the matter my lord
approach the RERA accordingly the petitioner is granted liberty to approach RERA any delay occurring on behalf of the petitioner shall be condoned liberally since the matter
judgment ବି already ରଖିଛି
judgment ଛାଡ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିବି
my lord already supreme court judgment ବି ରଖିଛି
ଆଉ ରଖିତା ତମ ସବୁ ଦେଖିବ ଯା
my lord high court maintain
sorry sir ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିବିନି ଯା ମୁଁ
11th କୁ ଆସୁ
ଯା ମୋ ଅର୍ଡର କୁ ଯା ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କର
11th କୁ ଆସୁ
ନାଇଁ କୋଉଠିକୁ ଆସିବନି ନା ଆସିବନି ତ ଆଉ
my lord 11th କୁ ଆସୁ
just
I have given the written note of submission all the things
କିଛି ହବନି ଏ କେସରେ କିଛି ହବନି ଯା ରେରାକୁ ଯା
my lord
କିଛି କିଛି ହବନି।
मतलब written note of submission
ତ ରଖିଥା ତମ ରିଟର୍ନ ଘରେ ରଖିଥ ସରି ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ରିଟର୍ନ ନୋଟ ମୁଁ ପାସ୍ ଅର୍ଡର
already compilation of the judgment, all the things my lord have compiled.
କମ୍ପାଇଲ କଣଟା କରିବି ସେ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରିକି
जोटा कि Supreme Court
ଯାହାର ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ନାହିଁ ସେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ସେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଆଡ୍ରେସ କେମିତି କରିବି
can
ସେ
you
ଲୋକ
glance
ମରିଗଲାଣି କିଏ ନେଲା ଯାଇକି ରେରାରେ କହିବ ଯ
can you glance my lord page
କିଛି
17
no
मतलब
glance
17
nothing
page
glance
17 my lord ଗୋଟେ
no glance ମୋ ଆଖି ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ଆଜି
मतलब can you glance page
ଏବେ ଆଉ
17 my lord 17
glance
page
ଫ୍ଲାନ୍ସ
number
କରିନି
17 my lord
କଣ glance
17 27
କଣ
paragraph. The builder undertakes to complete all the apartment in all
ଆରେ
respects.
କେତେ ଥର ସେଟା ପଢେଇବ ମତେ ସେ ବିଲ୍ଡର ଟା ବଞ୍ଚିଛି ପୁରା ମରିନି ସେ ବିଲ୍ଡର ଟା ମରିଗଲାଣି ବିଲ୍ଡର କଣ ପାଇଁ କହୁଛ
मतलब कंपनी अछि ना
କମ୍ପାନୀ ଅଛି କିଏ ସେଟା ଚଲୁଛି
कंपनी सुबोध
କିଏ
सुबोध
ସେ
ऑलरेडी
ସୁବ୍ରତ?
अटेंड କରିଥିଲା ସେ ଲାस्ट टाइम अटेंड କରିଥିଲା ଆମ ଯୋଉ ମିଟିଂ ହେଇଥିଲା ଯୋଉ
ଯାଅ ସେ ସୁବ୍ରତକୁ ଧରିକି ଯାଅ ସେଠି ଯା ଭେଟ ଯାଅ କିଏ ସେ ସୁବ୍ରତ ରାୟ
नहीं नहीं सुबोध कुमार दास my lord senior appear senior this case man सुबोध कुमार दास the second director my lord
company is not in existence, Lord.
ସେ କମ୍ପାନୀ ୱାଣ୍ଡ
striking of my lord
କମ୍ପାନୀ ୱାଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଗଲାଣି କମ୍ପାନୀ ୱାଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ୍ ହେଲା ପରେ ଆପଣ ଆପଣ
winding of my lord striking of ଅଛି striking of struck up ଅଛି my lord wind
ଆଚ୍ଛା କହିଲେ ଆଉ କଣ
struck up winding with difference struck up ଟା ଆମେ କରିପାରିବା କିନ୍ତୁ winding of the
ଏବେ ତ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ନା
ମାନେ
यार तुम लोग क्या करते हो मेरा रहम खाओ मेरे भाई
नहीं मैं स्टॉक अप रे से आउ थरे जदी स्टॉक अप केबे भी अपोज करनांती जे सेकंड डायरेक्टर हिसाब केबे जदी पेमेंट करला से जदो चार जन बिक्री पेमेंट करनांती
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଇ କେସ୍ ଟା ଆସିଛି ନା କଣ କରାହବ କିଛି ବାସ୍ତା ବତାନ୍ତୁ କଣ କରିବି only way is go रेरा जाऊं रेरा
that is the only way left out.
let the रेरा take up
मतलब
ହେଇଗଲା sorry ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପଟେ ନାହିଁ next item ସରିଗଲା next item ଆଉ ମୁଁ ପାରିବିନି କେସ୍ sorry I am expressing my inability
मतलब
sorry sir go to the रेरा forum से ଯାହା କରିବି
ऑलरेडी सेक्शन जजमेंट गला 226
ରଖି ତା
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन
ଜଜमेंଟ ମୁଁ ଜଜमेଣ୍ଟ କଣ କିଛି ନେବିନି ମୁଁ
मतलब एतरे डीडी बस रे से क्लियर कहला मतलब
କିଛି ଶୁଣିବାର ନାହିଁ
नले 11 को आस मतलब 11 को 11 को
11 କଣଟା ହବ କଣ ହବ 11
आज तो सेम ऑर्डर को 11 को आस
11 कर दे 11 सेप्टेम्बर कर दे जा
सुनिटी मोड कोन
सेप्टेम्बर 11 सेंटर मोड कंटिन्यू नेक्स्ट
21st of December 2023, your lordship directed
एटा केते नंबर एटा
43. By order dated 21st of December 2023, your lordship directed the council for the opposite part number 4 to supply the documents. Just now my friend supplied. I will go through it. If necessary, I will file a rejoinder.
Okay, 7th August.
Some other
7th August. Next.
Item 46.
46. 46.
My lord.
Is your lordship.
There are three similar, there are three more writ petitions which have been filed against the bank. If they may kindly be tagged along with this matter, my lords.
Similar to my matter, my lord. I am praying to be a business correspondence customer.
Districts, the similar kind of matters have been filed
Different
against
districts, so why it will be tagged with my matter, my lord? Your lordship has issued notice.
Question of law is to be identical.
My lord,
समान ऑर्डर पास ही कौन सी
Yes, my lord.
और असुविधा नहीं किंतु
आपण लीड मैटर है ना जा
Maintainable, it's between two private parties and agreement
that is
between two
not the
private parties.
not the dispute at all. This is,
I'll see that.
your lordship may kindly see the order dated 1/7/2024 मोर notice है जी
Stay in his favor, I don't see.
मो नहीं मो dispute करनी मो कोचे आगे notice है जी
Do not waste time.
let's see एटा लगे दियो
एटा केवल sufficient है जी कि नहीं ठीक है आगे
second लगे दियो
Just give us a little time because we
Second
file
February.
counter.
आउ टिके पछुगु रहू
पछुगु 14
No, my lord,
thereafter also
22nd
my lord and your lordship may kindly see मते आपण कहले 7-8-9 को नोटिस न पई आउ थरे सेकंड टाइम मु आउ थरे नोटिस नेली सेटा मु जानि पन्नी आगे नले मु आउ थरे भी नेबे आगे
हेई जी देखो
ठीक है हेटा ही मु कहूची भाई
Item
delivered
VC, my lord. I am appearing for opposite part number 8. Today I have filed a wakalatnama, my lord.
yes, that is exactly what I was saying, my lord. Whether anyone is appearing
let him
yes my lord, yes
you file
Today itself, my lord, I have filed a wakalatnama, my lord. I am OP 8, your lordship.
ठीक
ओपी 8 ले 7 और 9 रही होले
Item
7 9
delivered.
he
Item delivered.
it's all delivered, my lords.
tracking reports for
The list is showing them.
so let's see
22nd of August, my lord.
ठीक
Interim order may continue.
interim to continue
Objection.
Item 47.
47
May I please your lordship. Here, my lord, the petitioner's deceased son, my lord, opened a two policy before the LIC, my lord. And now, the daughter-in-law of the petitioner is trying to withdraw the entire amount. So I filed an application before the LIC.
Who is the nominee?
Nominee is the wife of the deceased, opposite part number 3, my lord. Deceased wife. So, sorry, my lord.
Petitioner's wife. Is the petitioner husband? This is the petitioner husband.
Mother of the deceased.
Petitioner
You
is
you are the mother.
mother,
yes.
my lord.
So mother is a dependent.
My lord, dependent.
Dependent mother.
My
Well, law says nominee is the right person to receive the amount on behalf of legal heirs.
That is fine, but if the mother is dependent, mother is
Yes,
cannot
yes.
get anything. That's
First
right.
class legal heirs.
If mother is dependent mother, then your mother is there, and also your husband is also there.
No, my lord, husband already.
Only mother.
Only
She is
Husband is
dependent.
dead.
dead.
He can let them.
They claim 50% of the
50%.
policy amount. My humble suggestion is, yes, the petition has not yet applied. Since his legal heir, procedure is nominee has to apply. And legal heir has to receive the money from the nominee. Let them apply, it will be considered.
Okay.
So far as contractual aspects are there, it will be considered, my lord. Jointly apply, my lord, both the legal heirs.
Filing the petition of the petitioner is sought for the direction from this. It seems that the petitioner, the petitioner is the mother of the deceased
My,
son,
my,
whose wife is the nominee.
Yes.
Whose wife name, Kono?
opposite part number 3, my lord.
OP number 3
It's not
Right.
appeared.
is the nominee. Anybody appears? No.
It has
No,
not
my-
appeared.
no,
I am for the LIC, my lord.
ठीक है.
Notice already issued.
Notice issued?
My,
छोड़ दे. No, no. Non appears. OP number 3. She's the OP number 3, the nominee. Let the OP number 1, the LIC.
1 and 2 LIC.
1 and 2. The petitioner and the nominee should approach the opposite part number 1 and 2 jointly,
Yes.
and the opposite part number 1 and 2 shall disburse the amount.
It will be considered, my lord. Contractual aspects are the exclusion clause is there, it will be considered. It will be, most probably it will be disbursed,
Okay,
but
consider.
order may be,
Consider. What is the contractual clause?
there is exclusion clause under what circumstances death taken place. All those documents they will supply.
But the amount has not yet been.
Amount is not
Admitted.
yet disputed. If it is found that some suicide is committed, some other aspects are there.
But this is what? This is LIC claim money or what? What is the money?
claim money.
Policy, the deceased policyholder died.
Right, but that is this is the amount death claim policy.
No,
It's
my, it's
a-
not a debt.
Consider disbursing.
Opposition 5, note, opposition 5 has transferred his pension account without obtaining consent from the bank, my lord. When as per the eligibility criteria, the pension amount should not be transferred, even the bank was not issuing NOC. Subsequently, the bank has been deducting the installments of my petitioners, my lords. Due to both are vice versa, they are petition, only and guarantor to each other, my lord. And
मुझे बुझिली ना बड़े
the petitioner, ଦି ଜଣ ହଁ
ମତେ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ମୁଁ ସିଏ ବି ଲୋନ ନେଇଥିଲେ ଆଉ ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟନର 5 ବି ଲୋନ ନେଇଥିଲେ ଅପୋଜିଟ
party number 5 रे CL guarantor
Your
तांका loan
vice versa.
opposite party number
Vice
5 कला
versa.
guarantor
Okay, okay.
opposite party number 5 कौन कला runningly SBI रे जो account था pension account थिला से वर्तमान PNB रे account तार चले जी
ମାନେ transfer କରିନେବେ।
ट्रांसफर कर दे ना तार आगुरो थिला
Porta-
Without
वर्तमान जेतବେଳେ एमाने ट्रांसफर कर देले that is the fault of the SBI से ट्रांसफर करिया कथा न जेतु पेंशन अकाउंट
SBI क्यों ट्रांसफर करिवो सेटा ट्रेजरी कला ना विदाउट कंसेंट ऑफ द SBI सेटा सिए ताकर डायरेक्ट ऑफ टेक्स्ट बुक्स एंड स्ट्रेटजी बोथ
तापर जेतु ट्रांसफर कर देला वर्तमान SBI लोन रिकवरी करते तो आपको न करि पाला वर्तमान गारंटर जेतु पिटिशनर अछि ता अकाउंट रो डिडक्ट कर मते आपण कहितले कॉपी टे दियंतु तार अकाउंट अछि कि नै जानिया पे he has a account in PNB Malaysia branch and every month near about 35,000
stated to take instruction my lord stated to take instruction director textbooks and treasury how the pension account is transfer without consent of the bank
You are working in the office of director.
सब फेरिया दरकार ना हमु न फेले
कोन बर्तन ता केस हला मोर मु गारंटर पाखरु काई कटुची आज्ञा
सेटा सेटा न कले बैंक में पैसा होइबो
Guarantor कटिवनी किंदी।
कटिवनी बिकॉज़ लेवल
Stepping into the.
सेटा
as per the pension SBI loan eligibility criteria
स्कीम हला विदाउट कंसेंट करि
जणे जणे कोंतु।
पेंशन लोन स्कीम हला विदाउट कंसेंट करि परिबेनी
से तो कंसेंट
विदाउट कंसेंट भी ट्रांसफर होई परिबोनी लोन न ला
So what is your?
I want to read my lord the eligibility criteria. The pensioner concerned furnish an inevitable undertaking that he will not amend his mandate to the treasurer to pay his pension from the branch during the currency of the loan availed by him from SBI. That is the eligibility criteria. Second of the treasurer consents in writing that I will not accept any request from the pensioner to transfer his pension payment to any other branch till an NOC is issued by the branch. Whose branch was sanctioned loan, my lord. For my account, my lord. That's the question, my lord. But the textbook, the authority by director, he is the authority, and the treasurer was transfer allowing the transfer.
कौन चाहुचंदी?
My pension मो guarantor ठारू पैसा चाटुचंती से पय मोर स्टेप पेमेंट पय मु प्रेयर करछि आ रिकवरी पाउडे मेसेज सेबे भी फाइल करछि दैट इज रिकवरी फॉर द डिडक्टेड अमाउंट फ्रॉम माय account, my lord. That is the prayer, man.
So बैंक कौन कहूची?
बैंक कहूचे विदाउट कंसेंट रे बैंक रो डायरेक्ट टेक्स्ट बुक एंड ट्रेजरी ट्रांसफर कर देथिन पीएनबी की अकाउंट माने पेंशन ना
एरे हबा कथा
नो हबा कथा नुहे विदाउट कंसेंट किंतु विदाउट कंसेंट करछन्ती बर्तन तासे अकाउंट पयला से पेंशन आसुनी हो तो बर्तन यो गारंटर तो अकाउंट कोठा होची तो आको नोटिस दिया है
ट्रांसफर money is being taken from him.
आको भी नोटिस दिया है
I am applied for RTI, my lord, regarding the NOC, why the NOC was granted, but the SBI has intimated me that I am not intimate to any information about the third party account, my lord. And the poor petitioner, how it's justice, my lord.
Poor petitioner काहे guarantor होते
चाकरी करते सांझ होई चाकरी परे पेंशन अकाउंट नले पेंशन अकाउंट एलिजिबिलिटी चाइटा भी अछि क्लियरली
just do one thing
सर मु अकाउंट नंबर दे दोची यदि आपण डायरेक्शन करू सेठी काटी के माने आनी परे मोर किछ असुविधा नै
हां that's good that's better
से पांच को नोटिस सफिशिएंट है
नोटिस सफिशिएंट है हां नोटिस
let the 5 come then we'll
हां 5 come
5 आसी माने से इंटेंशनली
करे तो देखो ट्राई तो करो
इश्यू एनविडेबल माने नलो इश्यू नोटिस सफिशिएंट माने
तो गुटे चांस तो दियो एनविडेबल एनविडेबल लास्ट रिसोर्ट सही को कथा के एनविडेबल
ठीक अछि मो अकाउंट टू डिडक्शन न हले प्रति मास रे
आपनकर अर्जेंट टाइप रे मोर अर्जेंट नै एनविडेबल चांस देबी ना
अकाउंट नंबर पे मेमोरेट
आई मस्ट गिव अ चांस
आपण कहले कि डिडक्शन
ओके we should let the opinion number 5 be present before the court of the next set of investigation 13th ते आसिले ऑर्डर देखा
49.
Looks at the last order in this case.
I have received the additional affidavit given for yesterday. I have to take instruction. Additional affidavit, they are giving some compliance. They have.
For that the closure one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, there are 19 non-compliances, 17 were done. 2, in fact, in the meantime, it has already been done. And I have also indicated how we have progressed the work.
Let
have to
him
take
file-
instruction.
You file the
I
reply.
have to take instruction. madam.
You have
Yesterday, I
filed- have you filed the reply?
Yes, ma'am.
एते दिन पर आपण एबे पाइले
Yeah, just yesterday,
not-
day before yesterday, they have given
किए
additional.
Additional compliance
affidavit
report we filed.
नहीं नहीं एटा तो ठीक जे आपण रिप्लाई फाइल करले कि एथरे
reply file
No,
no, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ just
Cor-
recently ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
କରିବେ ନା ଏଟା ସିନା ଆପଣ ରିଡ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଏଇ ନୋଟିସ୍ ତ କେବେଠୁ ଗଲାଣି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
I think ଛୁଟି ପୂର୍ବରୁ
Main case.
ହଁ
Will fail reply only. Also the additional affidavit they have submitted yesterday.
State Pollution Control Board 6. How much time you need?
So let's see 3 weeks.
3 weeks or 2 weeks. 2 weeks time to file the reply. This is the matter on 16th August. Yes, huh?
You have to file counter.
You file a counter. Have you received the copy?
I will, sir.
In this case, I am having copy number 5, MCL.
MCL. MCL roll କିଛି ଅଛି?
କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
It's a role.
ନାଟା ବଢେଇବା କଥା।
Right, for his.
ଯେହେତୁ ଇଏରେ
For your benefit, so we are always there. ଠିକ ଅଛି।
First week of October has swayed. Just before.
ଏତେ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଯିବ? Why are you-
They'll just file. In the meantime, they should file.
we can comply also.
In the meantime, what happens? You good what's compliance or part that can be completed. In fact, we are making a civil construction for separate both the channels.
So that
ठीक
will
है लास्ट सितंबर आसे ताले
End of September.
सितंबर 25
Yes.
द meantime जे जा फाइल करवा था कर देना
But
सब
interim order to
everything is
continue.
compliant then the matter could closed
The interim order to continue.
entry matter continue
Today, board, not again by mistake asking this record.
आसिनी
serve the matter.
मिस्टर रोहतगी overshadowed
Item 50.
Only interim order to continue.
entry matter continue next
Last time, Lordship issued notice and my friend is appearing for the bank, Lordship. Small prayer, Lordship, for settlement of the loan account. In fact, Lordship, I have given an application, we had annexed 1 for settlement. Way back in 2001, I had taken the loan. Now that the amount is exorbitant. Bank is demanding more than 8 lakhs rupees. But the exact amount, I do not know. What
9,82,500
दे
total.
दियो
What I humbly pray, your Lordship,
कौन बोल
pursuant to Annexure 1, pursuant to my offer letter, bank has also given Annexure 2. Page 11, your Lordship kindly says, bank has said, you make a offer and deposit an upfront amount so that we can forward our application to the High
तो
Court.
कॉल किया बनो
ना ମୁଁ ସେଟା
No.
କରିନି ମୋ ପାଖରେ
अरे करिए ना
statement of account ମୋ ପାଖରେ ନାହିଁ. That is the
statement
truth.
of दे दियो
Yes, my lord.
You have
Done
right
it.
to matter.
They never.
Land transfer the petitioner submit that if the bank provides in the statement of account, he shall take step to dispose to settle the amount with the bank.
To submit the offer letter, your Lordship.
To submit the offer letter.
As on,
According to the bank is directed to.
as on 30th/6/2024.
Bank is directed to provide him with the detailed statement of account till last till June 30th. Till June 30th.
जो
up
दिन
to date कर
पहुंचे-
देना up to date कर देना गला जितने दिन है ना up to date statement of account up to date statement of account है ना and सेतिक दा dispose कर दूची
हाँ, dispose.
according to the case may be disposed of. Next
Item 52.
52 52 सर किसी कॉले
My friend was supposed to take instructions. The last occasion, my lawyer directed me to take instruction from the bank. Whether bank can refund the amount after adjusting the expenses. The bank has no power, my lord. Accordingly, immediately I have mailed and bank has given me reply. I have marked that part your lordship kindly have with us.
Okay, both of you give me a written note of them.
ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଇଦେଇଛି ସାର୍
ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
Just give me a written short.
ଗୋଟିଏଟା
with
ଦି
decision
ତିନି ଦିନ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମତେ ଦି ତିନି
କେବେ
ମଣ୍ଡେ
ठीक है बाय ट्यूसडे
ट्यूजडे
ସାର୍ ମୋର ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେଇଛି with decision ଦିଟା ଦେଇଦେଇ
ଗ୍ରେଟ୍
नेक्स्ट
Item 54,
54 54
May I please? The petitioner filed this writ application.
So far, the first case is concern Bhagavati. Application number 2484341 was already sanctioned by the collector and forwarded to the SRC. Within 2 to 3 working days, it will be the amount will be disbursed to the account.
So I'm just adjourning it to some other day. On the article other day by chance late first August कर दे
Second time,
first August तक देखिए
second time,
second day delete कर दे
सेटा खाओ out.
let the repetition of be listed from the list ठीक है next second से ही दे दिया 20 22 के 22 के next
55,
55
55, your lordship, this is no instruction from the petitioner, though we have already sent a letter to the petitioner. So despite the
लड़का से petition submit that despite the criminal element का करेगा
even if your lordship, the opposite party is not.
what the check bouncing
Yes, yes. And
what happened
in both the courts, the concurrent finding in favor of the petitioner, your lordship.
in favor of you
No. Your
just
lordship,
check it find out
Yes.
here for
And I am for the petitioner only. His case, my power is also there. In both the courts below, the finding is against me. Your lordship has been pleased to grant me bail and stay of the final election. But neither the petitioner nor the opposite party, nobody is appearing. Even I tried my best to contact the petitioner 3-4 times.
क्या करूं
ସେଠି ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ postal letter ଟେ ବି ଲେଖିଲି ଯେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରୁନି ମତେ କିଛି contact କରନ୍ତୁ. That also went on.
should I dismiss it criminal revision to dismiss करा ठीक
But the consequences will be very heavy for the petitioner.
चलो last chance will दे the last chance will
May I make a
despite
small
bad
prayer?
efforts he has not been able to establish contact with the petitioner a last chance will be given to the petitioner in the interest of justice to take steps to contact with us.
May I make a small prayer now? That is under PS Baidyanathpur, Barampur. May your lordship be pleased to call for a report from the police station whether the petitioner, his whereabouts may be if available. Because neither the petitioner nor the opposite party, nobody is appearing in this case. Your lordship has adjourned it 5 times. Yes, Baidyanathpur, Barampur.
अच्छा नाम दे कार संयुक्ता पाणिग्राही और से रंजित कुमार नायक रंजित कुमार नायक
रंजित कुमार नायक और संयुक्ता पाणिग्राही 2 जन जाक PS Baidyanathpur.
वही भोजपुरी नहीं सॉरी ओके the petitioner's whereabout is not certain, hence the PS Baidyanath, the land council of the state to communicate the order to the PS Baidyanathpur Barampur district Ganjam to verify the whereabouts of the present petitioner as per the address provided here under. No, see address like the address adi santu. पूरा सेटा ए जोड़ा अच्छी सेटा देख सर
आज्ञा
हाँ ठीक है and A copy of the order B issued to Land Council for the state for the onward. Let him
The Lordship may kindly adjourn it to a
longer date, yeah, 25th September. Next.
56.
Yes, it.
In that matter, I need some more time for negotiation, my lord.
क्या हुआ?
Short date करूँ 30th ତାଙ୍କର ଦେହ ଖରାପ ବୋଲି ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ठीक है, 2nd September जान. Next.
57.
57.
This is a revision directed as against the confirming judgment of conviction by the trial court as well as the lower appellate court.
What is the offense?
Deposition was served on Tuesday, your lordship, as per my.
You've given?
Yes, that's correct.
Officer edition.
Huh.
It has not been tagged in the file. You know. Let it come next week.
Next week.
ठीक है, second. Second? Second और आपको कर दे. 8th कर दीजिए.
8th.
ठीक 8. Next.
Of item 58.
58.
Not in item 58, my lord. Here there is a conviction on section 138 NI Act.
कितना पैसा?
I am appearing by.
दिया दी ही जान दो खत्म.
No, so that's why I am suggesting my lord friend.
It is a compoundable thing.
Yes, a compoundable.
My lord, I don't pay. My lord, earlier it has failed, but now my lord senior is appearing today. I have hope we may. My lord, if your lordship may fix a short date because all efforts have already failed. Otherwise,
you have to pay the money.
Yes, my lord. He is appearing for the accused. My lord senior is appearing for the accused.
So when you pay, when are you going to pay the money?
No, lordship call it on 8th. In the meantime, I'll talk with the petitioner and also talk.
Total 8 lakh.
13 lakh.
13 lakh.
10 lakhs the check amount and the compensation.
About 5 lakh धरी कैसे next date?
15.
About 5 lakh धरी के check 80 तांको देबे तापर कथा होत. Next date 5 lakh धरी के नाला immediately issue करी. Next level. Land Council for the petitioner. Yes, for petitioner.
Yes, I am for the petitioner.
Petitioner. 1 week time to settle the dispute. To prove his bona fide, he shall bring a draft of rupees 5 lakh in favor of the opposite party on the next date of listing of the matter, failing which the court shall be constrained to pass some coercive order. List the matter on 7th August.
Obliged. Since your lordship is directing to pay 5 lakhs,
yes.
Can I pray for 3 days time more, my lord? On 12th of August.
12th. No.
Obliged.
Next.
59.
59.
So I am for
I am for the opposite parties, your lordship.
You are for the petitioner?
Sir.
Council order.
So the honorable has been passed to deposit rupees 3 lakhs and 4 lakhs before the trial court.
Have you deposited?
Sir, I have deposited only 3 lakhs, sir. Due to some financial issue, but I have filed an application under section 148 of NI Act today, sir. Please pay. I have filed an application under section 148 of NI Act, sir.
What is that?
That is the compensation, the award, the amount should be deposited before the trial court. By the
Deposit where?
3 lakhs, sir. 3 lakhs today.
Total amount of deposit, what is the order?
The order was that to deposit rupees 3 lakhs in one case and 4 lakhs in another case.
Yeah, why didn't you deposit the other 4 lakh?
Sir, because of 20 section 140 is very particular, sir, in this case. The amount should be 20%. It will be sufficient.
Nothing doing, you close the amount, pay the whole amount, khatam karo.
Sir, please produce my application then.
ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ 25% ସେଇ moratorium ପଳେଇଲାଣି ସେଟା that phase is over. Now you have to just
because I am not
comply with the order passed by this court.
Sir, I am not in a position to comply that order.
If you are not in a position, then go to jail.
Sir,
That is
No,
the
sir.
only option.
Sir, there is another option. If some exceptional case is there, then I have to liberty to hear the appeal. Sir, there is an exceptional case, sir. When I am not able to deposit that amount, then my opportunity to.
I am telling you, why don't you deposit and avoid any jail? Otherwise, you have to go to jail. Simple.
Not
You
practicable.
want to avoid jail, then pay the amount.
Because whatever the law says, I have complained, sir. Because 3 lakhs is sufficient, sir. Because a check, one check is for 6,80,000. So the 20% comes to 1,48,000.
Sir, I am not on 20%. Why are you on 20%, 20%? I am on a different thing. When the court had passed the earlier order, what is the order?
Sir, every time I have paid this order code to reduce that amount.
Here, the court had passed the order on 24/8/2023, and the order was categorical and very clear. Why didn't you comply with the order? I am on the compliance of the order.
I am not disputing that order.
Then if you don't dispute, then deposit. I am not going to unnecessarily argue with you.
Sir, my prayer is very particular, sir. Because 148 clearly says that the amount should be 20%. Sir, no, sir. I am with the procedure, sir. I am with the procedure.
I am not in the. I am on the last order passed by this court.
I said, but every time I paid this court to reduce.
Do one thing. What is this? This is revision. Hear the revision. I want to hear the revision. Argue the matter. I'll pass order. Argue the matter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please argue.
Sir.
Please. Are you ready? Are you ready? Both of you are ready? Or else I am fixing a date for you complete argue the matter. Monday karo. Monday both of you get ready and argue the matter. And give the written note of submission. Both of you. Okay, let's finish it. Okay. Give the written note of submission. Before you argue, give the written note of submission Monday, huh?
The Monday. Sir, Monday, within the Monday, I will not be able to submit the written statement. 15 days time there,
15 days time. Lawyer na lawyer 15 days time lagyo. 2 din
other court काम करू.
Nothing other court thau. Apne case korthun kare padibo. Other court ama court na.
Monday time
Okay, ठीक है. 31st. Wednesday, hala. Wednesday, let's finish it. Final hearing पे लगा. आज जो पढ़े time ना बस इतना मुझे cost आउ 15 cost impose करिए, हाला.
Thank you, sir.
No further time shall be granted.
Item 60.
60 के ना थी.
My lord, I am for the petition. My lord, I am on the VC. My lord.
What is the matter?
My lord, it is 138 matter. Let it be taken up in another that so that we can dispose of this matter on merit. My lord.
एटा मेरिट कौन है जी फाइनल ऑर्डर
कन्विक्शन है जी 5 लाख चेक दीटा थिला कन्विक्शन है जी बोथ द कोर्ट्स आर कन्विक्टेड
so why don't you pay
my lord I will satisfy your lordship I am not able to pay I am not entitled to pay the legal liability that will
get
security checks my lord
submission get ready with the written note of submission
my lord
list the matter on 1st August
my lord
ठीक है
my lord